We are very happy to have with us. It is not okay. They are having some connection issue. Govinda Maharaj, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Hare Krishna, Madhav Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Govinda Maharaj.
For how many minutes?
Well, if you want some more time, then it's better we give our welcome to our president, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, and our vice president, Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Maharaj, who is also here.
Yes,
Yes.
answer.
Now first the president speak, then I speak.
What? Madhav Krishna,
Srila-
sorry.
Yes. Then Govinda Maharaj, please ask to our president of Vishva Vaisnava Raksaka, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, to give us some words and blessings for starting this meeting in this Kartik Mass.
ধন্যবাদ প্রণাম শিল গুরু মহারাজ। আপনাকে মাধব কৃষ্ণ বাবু বলছেন যে আপনি কৃপা করে কিছু আমাদের এই কার্তিক ব্রত যে শুরু হচ্ছে, এই কার্তিক ব্রতর এখন যে কার্তিক ব্রত চলছে, এই কার্তিক ব্রত সম্বন্ধে কিছু সামান্য কিছু জ্ঞান প্রদান করুন। আমি আস্তে আস্তে বলবেন, আমি ইংরেজিতে ট্রান্সলেট করব।
রাধা মাধব পদ পদ্ম রসিকং রূপানুগ সর্বদা শ্রী চৈতন্য মতানুসারী চরিতং প্রাজ্ঞং পরিব্রাজকম নির্দিষ্টে রসরাজ হৃদয়িতয়া কুঞ্জে বসন্তং মুদা শ্রীমন্তং প্রণতস্মি ভক্তি হৃদয়ং ভক্ত্যা বনাইক্ষং। मैं अपने गुरु महाराज,
আপনি বাংলায় বলুন গুরু মহারাজ।
হ্যাঁ, আমি আমার পরমারাধ্য নিত্যলীলা প্রবিষ্ট ভক্তি হৃদয় বনদেব গোস্বামী গুরুপাদ পদ্মে প্রণামান্তে আপনার যে প্রশ্ন তার দু একটি কথা শ্লোক উচ্চারণ করে বলছি।
এক মিনিট আপনি থামুন, আমি ট্রান্সলেট করে দিচ্ছি। Srila Guru Maharaj said, this, first I give my Dandavat Pranam to my Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Banadev Goswami Maharaj. Then now I want to say some sloka and in Bengali translation about this Kartik Vrata.
কার্তিক ব্রত বাৎসল্য প্রেম এর প্রকাশ, ভগবানকে এবং নিষ্ঠা একাগ্রতা। ভগবানকে পেতে হলে কিরকম একাগ্রতার দ্বারা ভগবানকে লাভ করা যায় সেটাই দামোদর ব্রতে প্রথম পথে প্রার্থনা করেছেন। নমামি স্বরং সচ্চিদানন্দ রূপম লসৎ কুণ্ডলং গোকুলে বিরাজমানম। যিনি গোকুলবাসী বাৎসল্য রসের দ্বারা অনন্ত ঐশ্বর্যশালী ভগবান শ্রীহরিকে পেতে চাইছেন এবং পেলে কিভাবে তাকে আবদ্ধ ভক্তি ডোরেতে আবদ্ধ করা যায় সেটাই মা যশোদার মাধ্যমেতে প্রকাশিত হয়েছে।
আচ্ছা গুরু মহারাজ আমি ট্রান্সলেট করি, দাঁড়ান
হ্যাঁ
একটু। Guru Maharaj say, what is the Kartik Vrata? What is the main sequence of the Kartik Vrata? Why we are doing the Kartik Vrata? Kartik Vrata is the month for surrender to Krishna, surrender to Vaisnava, make pure heart, must be purified your heart, and truly make seva, giving service to Lord. By this, you can bound the Lord as Yasoda Mata bound the Lord Krishna by rope. You can bound by the devotional rope with purified heart and with purified mind and with the pure pray.
মা যশোদা বাৎসল্য রসের দ্বারা শ্রীকৃষ্ণকে লালন পালন করেন। তিনি বাৎসল্য রসের অনুগত হয়ে মায়ের স্নেহ দ্বারা লালিত পালিত হন। তো একদিন সকালে
Guru
নিদ্রা
Maharaj,
ভঙ্গি,
Guru Maharaj, আমি ট্রান্সলেটটা
হ্যাঁ
করে দিই। Yasoda Mata always care to Gopal with the Vatsalya Ras. We are Vaishnava, know which is the Vatsalya Ras. As mother care to Gopal is Vatsalya Ras, and by this Vatsalya Ras, Yasoda bound the Gopal, and Yasoda, Mother Yasoda giving service to Gopal.
তো প্রভাতকালে মা গোপালের জন্য দধি মন্থন করছেন। রাত 3:30টায় উঠেই দধি মন্থন করছেন। দধি যাতে মন্থন করছেন সেটি একটি মাটির পাত্র। তো
Guru Maharaj, আমি ট্রান্সলেট করে দিই। Guru Maharaj said, in this Kartik month, Mother Yasoda get up at 3:30, and then he grinding the dadhi yogurt for out the butter for the Gopal, for the Krishna.
তো গোপালের ঘুম ভেঙে গেলে গোপাল উঠেই মায়ের কোলে গিয়ে ঝাঁপিয়ে পড়েছেন যে আগে আমাকে স্তন দান কর, আমার পিপাসা পেয়েছে। মা বলছেন একটু বাকি আছে, মাখনটা যদি এখন মন্থনটা যদি ছেড়ে দেই তাহলে আর মাখন উঠবে না ভালো, তো তোমার জন্য একটু সবুর করো, একটু থামো, আমি তোমাকে স্তন দান করো। বলে না না, আগে ওটা বন্ধ করো, আগে আমাকে স্তন দাও, তবে আমি ক্ষান্ত হব। বললে তুমি তাড়াতাড়ি
Guru Maharaj, আমি ট্রান্সলেটটা করে দিই। Guru Maharaj said, on those time when the Mother Yasoda grinding the yogurt for out the butter, on those time only few moment more for out the pure butter. Then those time Krishna get up, Lord Krishna get up, means Gopal get up, and quickly
সময়ে
Guru Maharaj, আমি বলছি Guru Maharaj, then Gopal want breastfeeding from Mother Yasoda, and said to Yasoda Mata, please breastfeeding me. Yasoda Mata say, wait, Gopal, little bit wait, I finish. Then I finish the grinding. Then I given you the I given you breastfeeding. But Gopal say, and Yasoda Mata say, if I stop now, then not good butter come out. But Krishna say, no, I don't know anything. First feeding me, then.
তারপর মা যশোদা শুনবে না, কৃষ্ণ শুনবে না, না আমাকে আগে স্তন দান করো তবে আমি খান্ত। মা যশোদা বলে, ওইদিকে উনুনেতে দুধ পড়ে যাচ্ছে, দাসী বলছে মা দুধ পড়ে যাচ্ছে, দুধ গোপালের জন্য উনুনে বসানো ছিল, খুব ভালো দুধ, তো গোপাল কিছুতে শুনবে না, কোল থেকে নামিয়ে দুধ সামলাতে গিয়েছেন। যখন তখন গোপাল অত্যন্ত ক্রুদ্ধ হয়ে, একটা নোড়া ছিল ওইখানে, পাথরের নোড়াটা ওই মটকির মাঝে ছুঁড়ে দিলেন, মটকিটা ভেঙে গেল, দুধ মাখন সব ছড়িয়ে গেল সারা ঘরে। মা দেখে ভয়ঙ্কর রাগ করলেন, ওরে নির্বোধ বালক, তোর জন্যে দধি মন্থন করছিলাম, আর তোরই দুধ, প্রিয় যে দুধ ভালো গাভীর, সেই দুধ পড়ে যাচ্ছিল, সামলাতে গিয়েছিলাম। গোপাল বলছেন, ঠিক আছে, আমার জন্য দুধও আমার জন্য, মাখনও আমার জন্য মন্থন করছো, তো তুমি, আমি প্রিয় কি দুধ প্রিয়? বলে দুধ তো তোর জন্যে, তুই প্রিয় বলেই তো তোর জন্যে দুধটা জাল দেওয়া হচ্ছিল। বলে না, তা আমি শুনবো না, রাগ করে গেলেন। তখন মা ফিরে দেখলেন যে গোপাল এই কাণ্ড করেছে, বালক, ছোট বালক। মা ভয়ঙ্কর রেগে গেলেন, আজ তোকে বাঁধবো, তোকে দণ্ড দিয়ে বাঁধবো। একটা দণ্ড হাতে নিয়ে গোপাল দেখলেন মা আমাকে।
Guru Maharaj, আমি একটু ট্রান্সলেট করে দিই। Then one side on the oven, Yashoda Mata put the milk for make the put the milk of the special cows, which milk our Krishna, Lord Krishna drinking. This milk he put for make hot, and one side. Please stop. Then I can give you the feeding. Then Yashoda Mata look, the milk, the boiled milk come out from the pot and fall in oven. Then say, Gopal, wait, I give you the, I make you feeding. Then Gopal make angry, and Gopal keep a stone. Actually, this is called noda, which we are used for the make spices in our Indian house. By stone, we are prepare the spices, and this stone Gopal got, and Gopal throw this clay pot, in which pot Yashoda Mata grinding the yogurt for out the butter. And then Yashoda Mata asked to Gopal, Gopal, what you doing? It's milk. So Gopal say, You not love me. You don't care me. Because I ask the feeding, and you care. You only care to milk, care to how to out the butter. Say, Gopal, is butter also for you and milk also for you. Please understand. But Gopal said, no, I am not understand. Because to whom you love more? To me or to butter grinding? Means you could grinding or make the make the milk the hot milk. Then Yashoda Mata take a stick, and Yashoda Mata run to Gopal for keep the Gopal.
যশোদা মাতা যখন দণ্ড হাতে করে গোপালের পিছনে ছুটছেন, গোপালকে ধরে বাঁধবেন, মারবেন, তখন গোপাল দণ্ডের ভয়েতে দৌড়িয়ে চলে যাচ্ছেন, মাও পিছনে পিছনে যাচ্ছে। কিন্তু মা এত স্থূল শরীর, তিনি আর দৌড়িয়ে গোপালকে ধরতে পারছেন না। তখন দাঁড়িয়ে বলছেন, ওরে গোপাল, ফিরে আয়, তুই যাস নে, আয়, ফিরে আয়। গোপাল বলছেন, না না, তুমি মারবে, তোমার হাতে দণ্ড রয়েছে, দণ্ড ফেলে দাও, তবে আমি তোমাকে ধরা দেব। বলে, না, তুই আগে ফিরে আয়, তুই ধরা দে। তখন গোপাল একটু ধীরে চলছে, গোপাল কাঁদছে, রুদন্তং মুহুর নেত্র যুগ্মং মৃদন্তম করম ভুজো যুগ্মেন সাতঙ্ক নেত্র। গোপালের মায়ের ভয়েতে
গুরু মহারাজ
ছিল।
আমি ট্রান্সলেটটা করে দিই। Then Yashoda Mata, Gopal look the stick on the hand of the Yashoda Mata. Then he understand, now Yashoda Mata keep him and start to kick by the stick. Then Gopal run, but Yashoda Mata say, Gopal, Gopal. Mother Yashoda say, Gopal, Gopal, come out, come out, come on to me. Don't run. Gopal say, no, I know. If I go to you, then you can start to kick me by hand, by the stick.
গোপাল এবার একটু শিথিল হয়েছেন, যখন চোখ ডলতে ডলতে কাঁদতে কাঁদতে দাঁড়িয়ে গেছেন, মাগে ধরেছেন, ধরে গোপালকে টেনে নিয়ে আসছেন। গোপাল যখন ভয়েতে কাঁদছেন, তখন মায়ের একটু দয়া হয়েছে। মা তখন গোপালকে একটু দয়া করছেন, গোপালও একটু শিথিল হয়েছে। গোপাল মনে মনে ভাবছেন, ওরে মা, তুমি যে আমাকে ধরে বাঁধবে বলছো, আমার চেয়ে তো বড় বস্তু তো নাই, তুমি কি দিয়ে আমাকে বাঁধবে? তুমি আমায় তো বাঁধতে পারবে না। গোপালও বলছে, দেখি আজ মা আমাকে কি করে বাঁধে, আমি তো ধরা দেবো না। মা বলছে, বাঁধে বই, আর গোপাল বলছে, আমি ধরা দেবই না। কেন? আমি তো বড় বস্তু, আমাকে বাঁধবে কি দিয়ে? মায়ের জেদ দেখে মা ঘর্মাক্ত হয়ে গেছেন। মায়ের জেদ দেখে গোপাল তখন ধীরে ধীরে নিজের যে ঐশ্বর্য, তিনি বিরাট বিভু, অনন্ত বড়, তিনি যদি বড় হন, তাকে আর কে পাবে? কিন্তু ভক্তি তত্ত্বেতে ভক্ত ভগবানকে চায়, এমন যে ভক্ত
Guru
অন্য
Maharaj,
কিছু চায়।
Guru Maharaj, translate করে দিই একটু। Then Yashoda Mata say, okay, Gopal, I am not kick you. Please come. I say, Gopal say, no, I know you kick me. Say, no, Gopal, I am not kick you. I only bounding you because you are not now so much crazy. The Gopal say, okay, I am so much crazy, but by which things you bound me? Because how I am big, you don't know. I am so big. How possible you can bound me? But Yashoda Mata say, no, I bound you today. Anyhow. But Gopal said, not possible. Guru Maharaj bolun abar.
বাস্তবত ভগবান বিভু বিরাট, ভগবানের যেতে বড় তো আর কিছু বস্তু নেই, তবেই তো ভগবান অনন্ত ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ব্যাপ্ত হয়ে আছেন, ব্যাপ্তং যেন চরাচর সকলের মধ্যে আছে। সেই ভগবানকে কি দিয়ে বাঁধবে, এমন বস্তু কি আছে যে ভগবানকে বাঁধতে পারা যায়? মায়ের সংকল্প, ভক্তের সংকল্প, যে ভক্ত ভগবানকে আরাধনা করবেন যে তোমাকে চাই, তোমাকে বিনার অন্য কোনো বস্তু চাই না, এটাই হচ্ছে নিষ্ঠা, এটাই হচ্ছে সংকল্প। ভগবানকে ছাড়া যদি অন্য বস্তুতে অভিনিবেশ হয়, তার জন্য আমরা বদ্ধ হয়ে আছি, ভগবানকে দেখতে পাই না। আর ভগবান এই দৃশ্যমান বস্তুকে না চেয়ে যে একমাত্র ভগবানই হচ্ছে দৃশ্য বস্তু, সে ভগবানকেই দেখতে হবে, ভগবানকেই পেতে হবে, ভগবানকেই সেবা করতে হবে, ভগবানেরই আনুকূল্য করতে হবে, নইলে আমাদের এই দেহ বৃথা। যেন ভক্ত দৃঢ় হয়েছেন না অন্য
Guru
কোনো
Maharaj,
বস্তু।
to translate করে দিই। Guru Maharaj say, Krishna said this. Krishna actually the Vibhu. We are chanting Baptam Jena Characharam. He is Charachar means the whole universe. His body more bigger than universe, more bigger, and his body is spread on the all over the universe. So how Jashoda, how we are bounding the Krishna, how we are looking the Krishna. Our Vaishnava's duty, our devotees' duty, not go to any material affection, only thinking about the Lord, only giving service to Lord, and cut all of the material relation. The Lord for us everything. Supreme Lord Krishna for us everything. No anyone. Only if you meditate this, you are for Krishna, you are come here for the Krishna. If you go for any material affection, any material bounding with any person, or any material fall down, then you never get the Krishna, and your body is not able to give service to Krishna. This body is nothing. Only our goal is Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. We are thinking, we are giving our all service. We physically, mentally, everything we are give to Krishna, not give to any other, not falling in any material relation, not falling in any family relation like this. Guru Maharaj bolun.
এভাবে ভক্ত যখন কৃত সংকল্পবদ্ধ যে ভগবান কি বাঁধবেনি বাৎসল্য প্রেমেতে, তুমি আমার সন্তান, সুতরাং আমি তোমাকে লালন পালন করি, তোমার যে অন্যায় তুমি যে দুষ্টমি করেছ, তোমার জন্য দধি মাখন সেটা তুমি নষ্ট ভ্রষ্ট করেছো, সুতরাং তোমাকে আমি বাঁধবই। এই প্রতিজ্ঞা কাকে বাঁধবেন না অনন্ত বিশ্ব ব্রহ্মাণ্ডের অধীশ্বর বিভু বিরাট বস্তু, যাকে ঋষি মুনি কখনোই কোনো বস্তু দিয়ে তাকে আবদ্ধ করতে পারেন না। একমাত্র ভক্তই পারেন। ভক্তি বলে ভক্তের যে দৃঢ়তা, যে ভগবানকে চাই, অন্য কোনো বস্তু চাই না, তবে সেই ভক্তের হৃদয়তে ভগবান আবদ্ধ হন ভক্তি বলে, এবং আবদ্ধ হয়ে ভক্ত তখন তাকে স্পর্শ করতে পারে, দর্শন করতে পারে, খাওয়াতে পারে, লালন পালন করতে পারে। সেই ভগবান, সেই ভক্তের যে স্নেহ ভালোবাসা, সেইটি দেখবার জন্য কৃত সংকল্পবদ্ধ হয়ে ভগবানকে চাই, অন্য কোনো বস্তু চাই না, তোমাকেই চাই, তোমাকেই বাঁধব, এইরকম যে সংকল্প, তখন সংসারের যত কিছু বস্তু সেটা লঘু হয়ে যায়, ভক্তের কাছে সেটি উদ্বৃত্ত হয়ে যায়, সেটা যেমন নষ্ট হয়ে যায়, জন্মায় যা কিছু আবার নষ্ট হয়ে যায়। কিন্তু
গুরু মহারাজ,
ভক্তি,
আমি একটু ট্রান্সলেট করে দিই। Guru Maharaj say how we are bound, how Yasoda Mata bound the Krishna. Yasoda Mata, everything he dedicated for the Krishna, fully surrendered to Krishna, and he loved Krishna as her son. This is Vatsalya Ras. How she got the Krishna? Because she is fully dedicated to Krishna and she is fully surrendered to Krishna. When we are fully surrendered, fully dedicated our physically and mentally, means this physically body and mentally, the inner body, which is the call the Jivatma body, this inner body and outside this material body, if we are fully dedicated those on the Lord, then we can also bound, and then the material relation, every another relation, the every family relation is go down. Laghu means is make, laghu means small, little, this is make little, and the love to Krishna and the care to Krishna, and when devotee got the Krishna, the service to Krishna, this make men, the family relation, material relation, this make nothing, means less. Guru Maharaj bolun.
মা যশোদা কাছে কৃষ্ণ ছোট বালক হলেও তিনি ব্রজের ঘরে ঘরে, ব্রজবাসীদের ঘরে ঘরে চুরি করে খান, নষ্ট ভষ্ট করে দেন। কি খান না মাখন, বাটার চুরি করে খান আর নষ্ট ভষ্ট করে ফেলে দেন। শুধু একা নয়, ওই যার ঘরে খাচ্ছেন তার ছেলে এবং পাড়ার আরো ছেলে, তার সখা, তাদের নিয়ে চুরি করে মাখন। মায়ের কাছে নালিশ করতে মা অত্যন্ত ক্রুদ্ধ হয়েছেন। কি আমার ঘরে থাকতে মা বিশ্বাস করতেন না, আরে আমি তো নন্দরানী, আমার কিসের অভাব, একটাই তো পুত্র। বলে না তোমার।
Guru Maharaj, listen, please. Guru Maharaj said, হ্যাঁ বলুন,
যে আমার একটাই পুত্র, আমার ঘরে তো কোনো অভাব নাই, তোমার ঘরে চুরি করে খাবে, তুমি বলছো তা একবার ধরে দেখাও, আমার কাছে নালিশ করছো। তাই তারা একদিন কৌশল করে ধরেছে, ধরে যখন বেঁধে যশোদার কাছে নিয়ে আসবে লম্বা দড়ি দিয়ে, তখন কৃষ্ণ পিছনে আর সব ব্রজবাসী ঘরের সব সখারা জুটেছে, কৃষ্ণকে বেঁধেছে, নিয়ে যাচ্ছে। কি ব্যাপার? কৌতুক। কৃষ্ণ বলছেন, শোন, এদিকে আয় আমার কাছে, সখাদের ডাকছেন, খোল আমার বাঁধনটা খোল। লম্বা দড়ি দিয়ে এরা তো ঘোপটা দিয়ে যাচ্ছেন মায়েরা, খোল। তো ওরা খুলেছে, খুলেছে যে যার যিনি বেঁধে নিয়ে যাচ্ছেন তার ছেলেই খুলেছে। তাহলে এক কাজ কর, হাত জোর কর। হাত জোর করেছে, ওই দড়ি দিয়ে ওই তার ছেলেকে বেঁধে দিয়েছে। এবার সঙ্গে যাচ্ছে, কৃষ্ণ যাচ্ছে, আরো সখারা যাচ্ছে, মন্ত্রালয়ে যাচ্ছে। যেতে যেতে হঠাৎ একটা গলি দিয়ে ঘুরে গিয়ে মা যশোদার আঁচলের তলায় দাঁড়িয়েছে। আর এরা সব দল বেঁধে যাচ্ছে, মা যশোদার দরজায় দাঁড়িয়ে দেখছে। গিয়ে যশোদা বলে ডাকছেন, দরজায় গিয়ে যশোদা দরজা খুলে দেখছেন যে ওরা ছেলেকে বেঁধে নিয়ে এসেছে। কাকে বেঁধে এসেছে? যে নালিশ করছে তার নিজের ছেলেকেই সে বেঁধে নিয়ে এসেছে। তখন যশোদা মা গালাগালি দিচ্ছেন, ওরে সখী শোন, তুই কাকে বেঁধে নিয়ে এসেছিস দেখেছিস? এবার পিছন ফিরে দেখে যে তার নিজের ছেলে। কিরকম বেঁধে আনলাম, সকলে মিলে নিয়ে আসছিলাম। তো
গুরু মহারাজ, গুরু মহারাজ একটু ট্রান্সলেট করে নি, অনেকটা হয়ে গেছে। Then this is the long, like 2-3 minutes. Guru Maharaj say continue. Then Yashoda Mata say, Krishna not only make crazy things on his house, Krishna also doing crazy things on another house, because Yashoda Mata when try to keep Krishna, Krishna go out and Yashoda Mata not giving the butter. Also when Yashoda Mata giving the butter, Krishna doing same things. Krishna went to another Brajavasi house in Gokul or in Nandagram, another Brajavasi house, and go inside of the storeroom where keep the butter, and Krishna broken the pot and start to eating. Krishna broken the pot and start to eating, and not only himself, he eating, he distribute this butter with another friend of the Krishna, other friend means Sakha and the monkeys. Then everyone come to Yashoda for complaint, say, your son doing this. Then Gopal say, no, I am not doing. And also Yashoda Mata say, I am the queen of Nandaraj, the king Nanda. So I have no any less food in my house. I have excess food, excess butter on my house. Then why? This is totally wrong, you complain. My son never doing this, because my son have excess food. In my room, no less food. We have excess food. So, but they continue complaint. And Yashoda Mata say, okay, if you keep my son and bring to me, then I can believe my son is butter thief. But only can bound with the butter eating face and hand with the butter. Then the Brajavasi is ready for bound the Krishna. And Brajavasi bring the Krishna. When one Brajavasi Mataji, mother, he see one day she catch the Krishna and bound with a big rope, and all of the another Bojavashi's mother, Bojavashi mother, they are together. They bring Krishna to Yasoda Mata, means red hand arrest. They are doing red hand arrest. But and not only Krishna coming from back of the Krishna Sakha, means the another Bojavashi boy who is the friend of the Krishna. They are coming, and they say, Krishna, now now you got punishment. Krishna say, you are my friend, so you can help me open the rope. I am walking, but between walking, you can open please you can open the rope, my rope, which rope Yasoda Mata bound me. Say, okay, then Krishna, then friends are open the hand, and Krishna called to this boy, which is the Krishna's friend and the son of this Brajavashi mother, who bound the Krishna. Then Krishna say, now make style as a namaskar. Then this boy doing this, and Krishna bound him by rope, and Krishna and this Brajavashi mother don't know. She brought the Krishna to Yasoda Mata. She thinking this is Krishna, and Yasoda Mata said to Yasoda Mata, look, I bound your son. I red hand arrest and arrested him, and look, your son. Then Yasoda Mata say, what? You move and look to whom you bound. This is your son. Guru Maharaj bolun.
তখন যাকে বেঁধে নিয়ে এসেছেন মা ঘুমটা উঁচু করে দেখলেন যে এ তো বেঁধেছিলাম তো নন্দনকে যশোদা পুত্রকে, কিন্তু এখন তো দেখছি আমার ছেলে, আর যশোদার পুত্র তো যশোদার কাছে তার আঁচলের তলায় টুকি মারছেন। দেখে সকলে অবাক হয়ে যশোদা মহারাজকে তোরা পাগল হয়েছিস, তোমরা আমার ছেলের নামে অপবাদ দিচ্ছ, দেখো কার ছেলেকে তোমরা বেঁধে দিয়েছ। এই প্রকারের ভগবানের
গুরু মহারাজ
অচিন্ত লীলা এটা বলুন।
আপনি অচিন্ত থেকে আবার শুরু করবেন। This then Yasoda Mata when Yasoda Mata said to this Brajavashi mother, and Brajavashi mother moved and looked, he bound his own son, because look, because we are no Brajavashi's mother cover the face with the cloth, with the sari, is called gomta in Bengali, in Hindi is ghungut. Then open her gomta and look, Nandan, she bound not Nandan Krishna, she bound his own son and bring, and Nandan Krishna on the down of the achal, which when our Mataji is taken sari, the achal which cloth put backside excess, Nandan Krishna on there inside of this achal, and Yasoda say, look, my son is here, and you giving false blame every time to my son. This is totally wrong. So this is Guru Maharaj, আপনি এখন থেকে বলুন, আবার অচিন্ত এটা থেকে বলছিলেন ওটা।
এই প্রকারের ভগবানের অচিন্ত লীলা, ভগবান তিনি সর্বৈশ্বর্য পূর্ণ, আর আমরা জীব ভগবানের অংশ, ছোট অংশ। আমরা অংশ হয়েও আমরা এই ভগবানের যে মায়ার রচিত যে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড,
গুরু মহারাজ আপনি স্পিকারটা অন করুন, মনোহর প্রভু স্পিকারটা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে।
ভগবানকে
গুরু মহারাজ
বাঁধতে
আবার একবার
পারছি না।
বলুন, আবার একবার বলুন, গুরু মহারাজ শুনতে পাইনি, ওই অচিন্ত থেকে একবার বলুন।
অচিন্ত
আবার আবার বন্ধ হয়ে গেছে মনোহর প্রভু, মাইক্রোফোন অন করুন।
লাভ করতে হলে সহায়তা চাই। আমি জীব ভগবানের অংশ, অতএব ভগবত প্রেম ছাড়া, ভগবানকে সেবা ছাড়া আর অন্য কোনো বস্তু চাই না। এই বস্তু যা দেখছি এই অনিত্য বস্তু, এ থাকবে না। একমাত্র ভগবান চিরস্থায়ী বস্তু। ভগবানকে যদি ভালোবাসা যায় তাহলে আর কোনোদিন আমাদের এই ভগবানের মায়ার দ্বারা দুঃখ ভোগ করতে হয় না। এই জন্য ভগবান দেখাচ্ছেন যে আমাকে আমাকে যদি বাঁধতে পারো, কি দিয়ে বাঁধবে না প্রেম ও ডোরে। ব্রজবাসীগণ কি দিয়ে বেঁধেছিলেন না প্রেম ডোর, রশিটা হচ্ছে প্রেমে। অতএব সেই প্রেম ও ডোরে যদি ভগবানকে
গুরু মহারাজ, মনোহর প্রভু মাইক্রোফোনটা অফ হয়ে গেছে আবার।
যে শ্লোকটা হচ্ছে নমামি স্বয়ং সচ্চিদানন্দ রূপম লসৎ কুণ্ডলং গোকুলে বিরাজমানম যশোদাবি উলুখলাবধাবমানম পরামিষ্টম অত্যন্ত তত ধৃত্য গুপ্যা। অতএব সেই যে ভগবান যাকে ধরা যায় না, তাকে ধরেছিলেন কি দিয়ে না বাৎসল্য প্রেমেতে। বাৎসল্য প্রেমেতেই তাকে বেঁধেছিলেন। ভগবান আর ধরা দিতে বাধ্য হলেন, ভগবান মায়ের প্রেমেতে বাধ্য হলেন। তো এইরকম 5টা রস আছে এই
গুরু মহারাজ, গুরু
দামোদর।
মহারাজ, গুরু মহারাজ, এক মিনিট
হ্যাঁ।
এটা ট্রান্সলেট করে দিই। The Lord is Achinta and we are the part of the Lord. So we are Jivatma. We have a connection with the Paramatma. And if we love any another person, another Jivatma, then we are never got the Krishna, because our Jivatma only related with the Paramatma. If we love the Paramatma, not love any Jivatma, not go for any material relation or any family relation and start to love another Jivatma, then we are never got the Krishna. We are never bound the Krishna. And Yasoda Mata how bound the Krishna? By the prema rush, by the love, pure love. Pure love, Yasoda Mata, pure love only for Krishna. So she bound the Krishna with the pure love. And we are must be, we are not love to any others. We are not thinking, not go any relation with any others. We are must be make the relation only with Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Because when the Guru Maharaj said this, when this type relation start to Krishna, then Krishna spread, Krishna making this illusion world, material world. And when we are go near of the Krishna, we are must be cross this illusion world, illusion, out from the illusion. Then more illusion coming. When we are near, when we are thinking about the Krishna, we are serving the Krishna, we are dedicated our mind and heart and body, everything to Krishna, then the illusion coming. And Yasoda Mata have no any illusion with any others. Yasoda Mata totally dedicated to Krishna. So this is Prema Rush. Prema rush is the main for bound the Krishna. If you involve with any others, any others person, devotee or non-devotee, then you are not got the Krishna. Only you love everything, prema rush for Krishna, then you bound Krishna by the rope of the prema rush. Guru Maharaj, bolun.
এইভাবে যদি আমরা এই কৃষ্ণ মন্ত্র হরিনাম লাভ করে গুরুর নিকটে এই বিষয় শ্রবণ করি, এই দামোদর কাকে বলে না, দামোদর হচ্ছেন উদর মানে পেট। তো যত দেয় তত খায়, ফেলে, নিজের ঘরে খায়, ফেলে দেয়, এই জন্য তাকে দামোদর আখ্যা দেওয়া হয়েছে। তারপর তো কোথায় বাঁধবেন না উদরে, কি দিয়ে বাঁধবেন না জগতের যত দড়ি আছে সব তো ছোট আর ভগবান বড়। তবে ভগবান বাৎসল্য প্রেমের কাছে তিনি ধরা দিলেন যে হ্যাঁ, ভক্তের বাৎসল্য প্রেমেতে দৃঢ়তার কাছে ভগবান ছোট হয়ে যায়। ছোট হয়ে গেলেন, ধরা দিলেন, মা বাঁধলেন, ভক্তি ডোরেতে বেঁধে ভগবানকে পালন করতে আরম্ভ করলেন। এইভাবে আরো বাড়ালে অনেক বেড়ে যাবে, অনেক কথা আছে। আজকের এই শ্লোকের এখানেতেই আমি ব্যাখ্যা শেষ করছি। মা যশোদা এরকম ভাবে বেঁধেছিলেন। প্রতি পঞ্চরসের ভক্তগণ যে রসের অনুধাবন করেন, যে রসের চিন্তা করেন, সেই রসেতে দৃঢ় হতে হবে। যেমন মা যশোদা দৃঢ় হয়েছিলেন, তেমনি বাৎসল্য রস, তারপরে সৈক্ষ রস, তারপরে দাস্য রস, তারপরে মধুর রস, এইসব রসেতে ব্রজ গোপীগণ তোমাকেই চাই। নিজের ঘরে পতিপুত্র ঐশ্বর্য যদি আসে না, তাতে ভালোবাসা নাই। ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একমাত্র কৃষ্ণেতে। দাস সখ্য প্রেমেতে সখাগণ, কত ব্রজের সখা রয়েছে, কিন্তু না, ওই শ্রীদাম সুদাম দাম বসুদাম সুবল মধুমঙ্গল কৃষ্ণ অর্জুন চিত্র পত্র রক্ত, এই যে বৈশ্য সখাগণ এবং সমবৈশ্য, তারপরে কনিষ্ঠ সখা, এই যে সখাগণের মধ্যে যে প্রেম ভালোবাসা, সেই সখাগণ কৃষ্ণের সঙ্গেই খেলবে, কৃষ্ণকেই খাওয়াবে, কৃষ্ণের সঙ্গেই গোচারণ করবে, অন্য যাবে না। এই যে সখ্য রসে ভগবানকেই কাঁধে চড়ায়, ভগবানেরই কাঁধে চড়ে, ভগবানকে সমবুদ্ধি, এই হলো সখ্য রস। আর দাস্য রস, দাস্য রসে ভগবানকেই স্নান করাবে, ভগবানকেই বস্ত্র পরাবে, ভগবানকেই নিয়ে ঘুরবে, অন্য কাউকে নয়। এই প্রকার বাৎসল্য মধু। শান্ত রসতে ভগবানের উপরে নির্ভর করে পড়ে থাকা, অন্য কারোর উপরে নির্ভর নয়, একমাত্র ভগবান। তুমি আসো, তোমার উপরে নির্ভর। ভগবান যদি ইচ্ছা করে ব্যবহার করেন তবে ব্যবহৃত হবে, নইলে ভগবানের নামেতে ভক্ত পড়ে থাকেন। এই প্রকারেতে হচ্ছে এই দামোদর লীলা। দামোদর কেন? যত দেয় তত খায়, আরো ফেলে, এই জন্য এই দামোদর নাম হলো। এই দামোদর ব্রতেতে এইভাবে করতে হয়, এই কথা আলোচনা করতে হবে, এই লীলা কথা করা হয় ব্রতেতে।
গুরু মহারাজ, মধুর রস, আমি একটা রস বাদ গেছে, মধুর রস।
মধুর রসেতে গোপীগণ ঘরে পতি থাকলেও সে পতিকে পতি বলে মনে করে না, কৃষ্ণই সকল গোপীগণের পতি, কৃষ্ণই যত মাধুর্য রসের উদ্গম কৃষ্ণের মধ্যে হয়, আর কারোর মধ্যে হয় না। এই জন্য মধুর রসটা হচ্ছে সর্বোত্তম। ঘরে সব থাকলেও ঘরের বস্তু প্রিয় নয়, কৃষ্ণ যতটা প্রিয়। কৃষ্ণ এই জন্য মধুর গতিতে গোপীগণ কৃষ্ণের কৃষ্ণের আশ্রয় নিয়ে, কৃষ্ণ যখন ঋষিতে বৃন্দাবনে যমুনার কূলে রাজ করেন, সেখানে সবাই উপস্থিত হন। কৃষ্ণও নিজের তাদের যে পতি আসে ঘরে, তাদের মোহিত করে রেখে দেন। গোপীগণ প্রেমেতে কৃষ্ণ, কোন গোপীগণের? যে গোপীগণ ঘরে সন্তান আছে, স্বামী আছে, কিন্তু তাদের প্রতি আকর্ষণ নাই যতটা কৃষ্ণের প্রতি আছে। এই জন্য কৃষ্ণ তাদের প্রেমেতে আবদ্ধ হয়ে তাদের প্রেম রস সিঞ্চিত করে, তাদের সঙ্গে লীলা করেন। এই হচ্ছে, আরো আছে কথা, অনেক সময় লাগবে। ব্রজবাসীগণ নিজের ঘরে পুত্র আসে, তাকে তত ভালোবাসেন না যতটা ওই নন্দনন্দনকে ভালোবাসেন। আর এই প্রকারেতে এই দামোদর লীলার অবতারণা করেছেন। ভগবানও বৈকুণ্ঠ ছেড়ে একমাত্র ব্রজেতে যে ব্রজবাসীগণ, গোয়ালিনীগণ, ব্রজবাসীগণ, গোপগণ একমাত্র গোচারণের মাধ্যমেতে জীবিকা নির্বাহ করেন, এবং কৃষ্ণ সেখানে তাদের সঙ্গেই লীলা করবার জন্য অবতীর্ণ হয়েছিলেন গোকুলে। এইভাবে।
আচ্ছা গুরু মহারাজ, আপনি যেটা বলছিলেন যে দামোদর মাসে আমাদের এইগুলো আলোচনা করা দরকার, কি করা দরকার, সেটা বলে শেষ করে দিন, তারপর আমি ট্রান্সলেট করছি।
দামোদর মাস মানে এই কার্তিক মাসে হয়েছিল। এই কার্তিক মাসে এই ব্রত হয়েছিল। যমলা অর্জুনকে ভঞ্জন করেছেন, ভঞ্জন করে তিনি গোকুলবাসীগণের মধ্যে এই লীলা।
আর ভক্তরা কি করবে সেটা বলছিলেন, বলেন আমি শেষ করবো।
ভক্ত তাকেই বলা যাবে, তাদের এই অনুসরণ করে, এই লীলার অনুসরণ করে, এই ব্রজবাসীগণের অনুসরণ করে। ব্রজবাসী সকলেই যারা আমাদের গুরুবর্গ ছিলেন, তারা ব্রজবাসী। ব্রজের চিন্তা করবার জন্য নিজের গৃহ, পিতামাতা, ভাই বন্ধু সব পরিত্যাগ করে প্রভুপদের আশ্রয় গ্রহণ করেছিলেন। প্রভুপদই তাদের আশ্রয় দিয়েছিলেন, কি দিয়ে? না, কৃষ্ণ প্রেমামৃত দিয়ে, হরিনামামৃত দিয়ে, হরিনাম দিয়ে তাদের আশ্রয় দিয়ে আজ সমগ্র পৃথিবীময় সেই কথা প্রচার করেছেন। আজ কত ভক্ত সেই কথা শ্রবণ করবার জন্য উদ্গ্রীব হয়ে রয়েছেন। যে দেশ গ্রাম ছেড়ে, ঐশ্বর্য ছেড়ে, ছেড়ে এই ভারতবর্ষে বৃন্দাবনে নবদ্বীপে এসে সেই কথা শ্রবণ করছেন, কীর্তন করছেন, তাদের কত উল্লাস হচ্ছে।
গুরু মহারাজ, আপনি একটু বলবেন, আমি ট্রান্সলেটটা করে দিই। Guru Maharaj said long time this about the 5 rash, about the madhur rash by the Vatsal rash, but by the childhood love, the Yasoda Mata bound the Krishna with a small rope. But when Yasoda Mata tried with a big rope, every rope makes small than Krishna. When the pure Vatsal rash, childhood love coming on the Yasoda Mata's heart, then Yasoda Mata bound the Krishna. Second, about the Madhur Rash. Guru Maharaj again say about the Madhur Rash. Madhur Rash is this: Krishna, the Bojobashi mother, Bojobashi's wife, they are reject their Bojobashi family. means they have no attraction to the Grihastha life, family life, and to the husband. They are reject all. And which Brajavashi mother have a husband, future husband or husband, they are all reject, and their love only to Krishna. This is called Madhurjaras. By the Madhurjaras, they are throw everything and they are dedicated to Krishna. Their love, their thinking, their attraction only to Krishna, not attraction to their family life. If our devotee doing this, then they have got the success. And the third ras is Shakharas. Shakhas like Sudam, Dam, Vasudam, Madhumangal, they are love not another friend, they are love only to Krishna. And by this love, Krishna taken the food from them. And Dasharas like us, we are the servant of the Krishna, and we are serve Krishna from our mind. This is Dasharas, Shakaras, Madhurjaras, and Premaras also. This the Brajavasi's love, Brajavasi's mother love only for the Krishna, not for their husband, their family man, their a friend. No, they are only love to Krishna. So we look that a lot of devotee of Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, they are reject their family and come to join with Prabhupada. Prabhupada said to them, I can give you the Krishna only. And they are reject their family, they are someone, I know, like Srila Bhakti Kumar Santa Goswami Maharaj, Guru Maharaj said, this type of devotee, I spoke about this devotee's name. Srila Bhakti Kumar Santa Goswami Maharaj, Papa like to marry Srila Santa Goswami Maharaj, but he is a devotee from beginning. But I know I heard from the Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj also said this. I heard from the Srila Gurudev Bhaktivinoda Puri Maharaj. When the marriage, the occasion start, the main marriage ceremony start, then Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Gurudev, bring him to Prabhupada. So they are come to reject everything. Means after few hours, Santa Goswami Maharaj is married person. But just before the final marriage occasion, means the finally married on this day, on this evening, Srila Gurudev Santa Goswami Maharaj lived. So Guru Maharaj say, we are stay in Vrindavan, come in Vrindavan or stay in Vrindavan, Navadvip, Mayapur, Sri Jagannath Puri, we are must be dedicated to Krishna. We are reject everything. We are, and in Kartik month have this Lila, Damodar Lila. And Guru Maharaj has first say, what is the Damodar? Damodar means big belly, Damodar. And which you give, he can take. Which you give, he can take. Means he big belly. He not reject. You can give your everything, life and the body and the physical body, inner body, love, every rush, he can accept. This so he called Damodar. And in Damodar month, we are always remember this Leela and chanting the Damodar Lila, and we are discussion with devotees, Damodar Leela. This is the final gist. I have not explained everything from Gurudev Gopananda Bon Maharaj. Now I get back to Srila Gurudev Gopananda Bon Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, আর কিছু বলার আছে?
আজকের এই পর্যন্ত স্থগিত থাক। আবার আরেকদিন যে কোনো দিন রোজই করতে পারেন।
না রোজ না, এখন কে আছে, অনেকে আছে শুনছে। ও মিটিং বা
আজকের এখানে আমি আমার সন্ধ্যা হয়ে এসেছে, অন্য আমি অনুষ্ঠান রয়েছে, আমি এখন
গুরু মহারাজ,
এতে আছি।
অনেক ভক্ত জানতে চায় আপনি নৈনিতাল থেকে কবে ফিরবেন?
হ্যাঁ,
নৈনিতাল
নৈনিতালে
থেকে
কবে
কবে
ফিরবেন?
ফিরবেন?
আমি বলে দিচ্ছি, আমি বলছি সোমবার কি মঙ্গলবার দিন,
ও
সোমবার দিন কি মঙ্গলবার দিন ফিরে যাব।
ও আর ইয়েতে তো যেখানে গুরু মহারাজের নতুন ভজন কুটির ওখানেই তো,
হুম,
মানে বাগাড়ি কমপ্লেক্স, বাগড়ি কমপ্লেক্স ওখানেই তো মনোহর প্রভু?
না, ভোজবিহার।
কোনখানটা
ব্রজবিহার
ওটা?
চোখের উল্টো দিকে।
হ্যাঁ,
আপনি যেখানে যান,
ও ওইখানেই তো, রমনডাতি পুলিশ চৌকি উল্টো দিকে।
হ্যাঁ,
ঠিক
যেখানে
আছে।
গিয়েছি ব্রজবিহারে, ওই পুলিশ চোখের
ওই
উল্টো
যেখানে
দিকে।
রমনডাতি পুলিশ চৌকি উল্টো দিকে তো?
হ্যাঁ,
ঠিক আছে গুরু মহারাজ।
ওইখানে আসবেন।
আপনার তাহলে কথা শেষ?
এখন এখানে অনুষ্ঠান আছে।
ঠিক আছে মনোহর বাবু, ঠিক
হ্যাঁ,
আছে, হরে কৃষ্ণ, আমি তা ট্রান্সলেট করছি।
হরে কৃষ্ণ, ধন্যবাদ।
সকলকে ধন্যবাদ দেবেন। এটা খুব ভালো আলোচনা হবে সেখানে। এখন এখানে অনুষ্ঠান হবে, ভক্তরা আসবে, তার জন্য অ্যারেঞ্জমেন্ট আজকে সন্ধে হয়ে এসেছে। ও এইটুকু কাজ করছি। তাহলে
আমি
সকলকে
ট্রান্সলেট
ধন্যবাদ।
করে দিচ্ছি।
যারা এই জুম মিটিং এতে যোগদান করেছেন সকলকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই। সকলে এই দামোদর ব্রত, দামোদরের নিয়ম সেবার কথা, নিয়ম সেবা, দামোদর ব্রত মানে নিয়ম সেবা। নিয়ম সেবাটা কি এইটা বুঝাবো আরেকটু।
Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj ki Jai,
লিসেন
Deva
লিসেন,
Vaisnava
I translate
Raksaka President ki Jai ho.
I translate the last word. Srila Guru Maharaj say, this is the Damodar Brata Niyam Seva. We are must be regularly doing this and follow the Prabhupada system, and we are discussing about the Damodar Brata, about the holy pastime of the Krishna. Then we are success on our life. And now Guru Maharaj say, I stop here today because now Guru Maharaj in Nainital on a hill city, mountain in Himalaya, and Guru Maharaj come back next Monday or Tuesday, and Guru Maharaj stay which place, continue last 1 year on this place. Guru Maharaj stay, devotee can going and darshan Guru Maharaj from Wednesday morning. Guru Maharaj say dandavat to all devotee and who join the Zoom, and must be follow the Damodar Brata and must be follow the devotional activities which say by Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, dandavat pranam.
ইতাই গৌর প্রেমানন্দে।
Hari Hari Bol.
Haribo.
হরিবো।
Thank you very much to our President Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, to Manohar Prabhu, his secretary Sevak, who also help us to arrange everything. For the question of time, I will ask to our Paramananda Das Prabhu. He is secretary of Jai Shri Guru Mata. Paramananda Prabhu has really great news about some new seva and publication they are doing, and by the guidance of Jai Shri Guru Ma. So Paramananda Prabhu, please give us this nectar.
Hari Bol, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu. At the beginning, I would like to offer my prostrated obeisances unto the lotus feet of my most respectable Guru Padma, Guru Mata Srimati Sri Goswamini, who is the current Acharya and President of Sri Guru Prapanna Ashram. I would also like to offer my prostrated obeisances unto the lotus feet of all the Tridhandipads and all the Vaisnavas present in the meeting right now, as well as all the Vaisnavas throughout the world. So I have been translating for Guru Mata for a few meetings when she attended in the past, but it is the first opportunity for me to introduce myself. So I would like to state that I am an unworthy servant of Guru Mata. And so, like, materially, I am involved in doctoral research in the University of Oxford. And my service here is to mainly look after the publication services, mostly in English language. So with regards to the upcoming 150 years celebration of the divine appearance of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, our ashram has taken a few initiatives to distribute the glories and the divine messages of Srila Prabhupada throughout the world as much as we can. So it is Guru Mata's utmost desire that we translate the articles, the lectures, the conversations of Prabhupada as much as we can and distribute in the book formats, in the magazine formats, and in the form of audiobooks. So these are the three main pillars of our publication service right now that we are attempting to finish by 2024, which is the year of celebration of the appearance anniversary of Srila Prabhupada. So based on that, we have a few planning going on. So we have the plans of publishing a monthly magazine called Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Darshan, meaning that the realization of the spiritual truth as seen by or as propagated by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. So I would like to share the link of the magazine here that we have recently published. So I'll be sharing it in the chat box so that the devotees can access that. And I can also share directly the magazine link so that the devotees can directly go to the PDF and read it in the chat box, as well as I would also like to share the link of our Facebook publication page so that they can get updates regarding the publication services going on. And lastly, I would like to share the link of a website so that if any devotees would like to subscribe to our newsletter, they can go to the bottom of the page and they can subscribe to our newsletter, which is our monthly newsletter, and we send out articles every month, which are mostly freshly translated articles of Srila Prabhupada and other Guru Vargas. So yeah, regarding our recent publication, it was a monthly magazine called Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Darshan, and it consists of many divine articles of Srila Prabhupada, including his conversations with Professor Johans, his own lecture on the principle of Vaishnavism that was published in English language originally in the Harmonist magazine that was published during his time, as well as an essay called Sri Gauranga, which has been freshly translated, and the letters, 3 letters of Srila Prabhupada, one of which is regarding this Kartik Vrata or Urja Vrata. He has given the rules and regulations of Urja Vrata that should be performed, and also some of the nectarian instructions of Srila Prabhupada in the form of questions and answers. So these are mainly the contents of the magazine for this month. So the magazine is planned to be published on the day of Purnima of every month, starting from the month of Kartik this year, that is 2021, and we expect it to go to at least till 2024. So it should be at least 3 years. And if it is possible, by the mercy of Prabhupada and our Guru Vargas, we would like to continue by the mercy of the devotees and our Guru Vargas. So that's one part regarding the magazines that we are doing. Most of the articles are actually freshly translated from Bengali, and some are originally somewhere originally there in English during the time of Prabhupada when he published it in the Harmonist magazine. So we are also collecting articles from there. We are collecting articles in Bengali from the daily magazine that Prabhupada used to publish during his time called Doinik Nodia Prakash, as well as the weekly magazine that Prabhupada used to publish called Saptahi Gauriya. So all these magazines are there, and we are collecting articles and essays and conversations that were published there. And we are trying to translate some of the articles and lectures from there. That's one of the things. And the other things is that we have started to publish these articles and letters and lectures separately as separate books as well. So for example, in 2019, we published a book of letters of Srila Prabhupada, which consisted of 77 letters written by Srila Prabhupada. And it is a special book in a way because previously it was also, so there is a version of a book of letters published by ISKCON or ISKCON devotees maybe, but the book is named Patramrito. It says nectar from letters, but the book is not a compilation of the letters, but the compilation of the main messages and instructions obtained from the letters. So these are extracts from the letters, but not the original letters individually. So we, for the first time, tried to preserve the entire letters, all the letters in original format, and we published the entire letters, not just the main messages, but the entire letters for 77 letters. And then we have plans to publish a total of 150 letters to submit it under the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada on his 150th Divine Appearance Day in 2024. So that will be the second edition of the Book of Letters. Our Book of Letters is named Prabhupada Patra Shudha. So we are also simultaneously working on some other works, for example, the conversations and essays of Prabhupada. So one book is, we are hoping that the book will be published soon, the next year. It is a book on the divine conversations of Srila Prabhupada with different reputed scholars and different renowned personalities of that time, where he very nicely discusses the philosophy of Gaudiya Vaishnavism and also refutes many malpractices and apasiddhantas that's coming in the line very nicely. So that's very divine conversation. We are hoping to publish it soon next year. And also we have started to collect, compile the essays of Srila Prabhupada, and we want to publish a book of essays as well. These are all being done by the instruction and the guidance and mercy of Guru Mata Srimati Jayasri Devi Goswamini, my Guru Padma, my spiritual master. She is very much eager to publish all these articles so that we are all eternally benefited by the divine words of Srila Prabhupada. And the third thing which I want to mention, it is the last thing that I want to mention, is that we are also starting to make audio books for people or devotees who are who do not get the time to read the magazines or the books. So we have started making audiobooks. I'll send a link in the chat box. These are in Bengali right now. So we have started to make audiobooks in Bengali, and once it's completed, we'll go forward and read out from our English version so that it's easier for people, to listen to the divine messages, even when they're doing some work or they're driving or they're doing something else, but they can get themselves connected to the divine words of Srila Prabhupada. So these are the three things that I wanted to talk about, and I would like to thank a lot of devotees who are actually helping us in the process of the translation, the proofreading, designing of the magazines. Many devotees from many different sanghas are helping us, including, I think, Madan Gopal Prabhu is present here probably. He's from Slovenia, and he is helping us a lot. From the last 2 years, he has been helping me a lot in proofreading my English, and also helping me with the siddhantas and double checking if everything is all right and stuff, because he has knowledge in Bengali, and he can read and understand Bengali as well as English. So he is helping me very much in it. This is all, and I would also like to thank dear Maharaja here, because he has been helping as well, supporting us, and he has been giving very valuable instructions and suggestions regarding how can we improve the magazine, and also how we can include different new topics like the recent topics or the contemporary topics regarding what's being done in the other sanghas in our magazine, so that it serves as a news to the devotees who are reading it, and they can know about the divine activities and preaching activities related to Prabhupada that all the other missions are taking. That's a very important point. We would like to include those from the next editions of the magazine, which should come, in every Purnima day of every month. And also, we want to start discussing the life stage briefly of each of the disciples of Prabhupada in each edition of the magazine, so that each edition of the magazine not only consists of his divine glories and messages, but also the life story about his close associates, so that we have the fortune of reading about them. So yeah, these are the few things that I wanted to talk about. I'm very grateful to all the devotees, especially Madhav Krishna Prabhu, for having me here today. And it gives me great pleasure to share all this with the devotees here. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you very much. Dandavat pranam, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Brahmanande Hari Bol.
Ramananda Prabhu. But please also tell the devotees, because right now we have also this meeting being transmitted in Facebook in Spanish language and Russian language. So for the Spanish speakers, Paramananda Prabhu share about the bulletin and the book of the life of Jai Shri Guru Ma in Spanish. You are also making some publications.
Right. Yes. So we have. So let me first share the English version here. So we have recently compiled a brief biography of Guru Mata in English, and that can be found here. So I'll be sharing the link here in the chat box, and yeah, so you can find the live sketch there in the chat box. I've provided link, and we have also translated it to Spanish version, and it can be found in the publications page of our Facebook, which is Prapanna Publications. If you search PRAPANNA, Prapanna Publications page in our Facebook, I'm providing the link once again in the chat box here. So if you search there, you'll find the divine biography of Guru Mata in Spanish language as well. So we have these two languages here, and I'll be very happy if any devotee wants to collaborate and wants to help in distributing as well as in translating these divine messages of our Guru Vargas, including the biography of Guru Mata, including the letters of Prabhupada, or the articles of Srila Prabhupada, and even the magazine contents. I'm very happy to collaborate. And I know one Prabhu, I don't remember his name, but he's from Russia. I remember he reached out to me regarding the letters of Prabhupada. So we had a discussion, and I'm gonna send him the Word document of the letters of Prabhupada for he wanted to work on it and publish an EPUB version or PDF version. And so I'm gonna share the book of letters to him.
Bulletin.
Sorry, what?
How can someone get subscribed to the bulletin?
Yes. So let me share that once again. So if you go to this, let's say, so if you go to our website, Guru Mata's website, Guru Mata's personal website, which is www.gurumatajayastridevi.com, you will be able to find a newsletter at the bottom of the page. if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll find that there is a spot where you can enter your email address. It says, for news and updates, subscribe to our newsletter today. And then you can enter your email ID, and then you can join our newsletter. We send out monthly newsletter so that you can get updated regarding the services that's being done. I guess that answers your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful seva you are doing, rescuing all this knowledge, all these teachings of Srila Prabhupada, of our Guru Varga, and all the present Vaisnavas as Jai Shri Guru Mata, who are taking the leadership of Lord Chaitanya's mission around the world and get unified by this message of Srila Jiva Goswami in the World Vaishnava Association. So this is a great news that we are having by first hand in this Kartik Vrata. So thank you very much, Paramananda Prabhu, for all the seva you are doing for the Vishva Vaishnava Rakshava, the Vaishnava community, and all the devotees that also are working on this and in other sevas. So we have here, thank you. So we have, is Guru Mata fine? Is she okay? Health, everything fine with her?
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, thank you for asking.
She's
Yes,
in Kolkata.
she is in our Bhoj branch, which is a suburban branch to Kolkata. It's not exactly in Kolkata, but it's in the suburbs of Kolkata.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
Please send our mind obeisances to her. Very nice.
Sure. I also shared the picture of the cover and also the picture of the contents in the chat box, just so the devotees can see.
Great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Dhanyavad pranam.
So we have also here our Vice President, Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, but our Bhakti Vedanta Govinda Maharaj has requested me for 5-10 minutes to say some words because he needs to do some seva. So after Sripad Bhakti Vedanta Govinda Maharaj, we will hear our Vice President, Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami.
সাক্ষাৎ ধরিত্রের সমস্ত শাস্ত্রের উত্তস্ততা বতএব সদ্বি কিন্তু প্রবর্জ্য বিয়বতস্য বন্দে গুরু শ্রী চরণারবিন্দ. First I give my dandavat pranam to my Srila Gurudev Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. Then I give my dandavat pranam to my all of Guru Varga, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Madhav Goswami Maharaj. Then all of my Shiksha Gurupad, no Shiksha Guru, they are also my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Vikant Bharati Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. And then I given my dandavat pranam to my Shannas Gurudev as my father, my everything, Srila Bhakti Alak Paramadesi Swami Maharaj, and to Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, and all of the disciple and associate of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. And then I give my dandavat pranam to Gauriya Gashtipati, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, and all of the devotees, all of the Matajis who is here. I give in my dandavat pranam to all of them. Already we are heard from our President, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, about what is the significance of the month of Kartik. And just which is our Guru Varga say, our Prabhupada said this Kartik month, only, not this Kartik month, for these 5 rush, thinking about the 5 rush, thinking about the Krishna Lord Krishna pastime, thinking about the Mahaprabhu's pastime in Braj Mandal, because Mahaprabhu stayed here in Braj Mandal on his life for only 1 month, 5 days. And he again refound the Radha Kund and Samakund. And not only this, Prabhupada said, which we are got in the month of Kartik. We are follow these things on our full life, full year. Why we are come in Kartik in Vrindavan? Because here are the mostly all of Leela, all of the pastime here. And we are came here. How to? We are out from the our material relation. How we are our love, giving all love to the Krishna, how we are dedicated about the Krishna, how we are got this teaching from this Kartik month, from the significance of Kartik month. We are reject our family, our relation, and we are fully dedicated our everything, body, physically body, mind, mentally body, inner body, everything to the Krishna, to the Damodar. And because he is Damodar, big Udar, already Gopananda Bon Maharaj explained, we are giving which things he can accept, because he have a big Udar. And Kartik is not successful if we are come as a tourist in Vrindavan on Kartik time, and if devotee's mind have any other thing, any material relation, any material thinking, love to the family, attraction to the family, and only so in Kartik to another devotee, we have attraction to Lord, we have attraction to Damodar. This Kartik, they are not get the gist, the transcendental devotional gist from the significance of Kartik. They are also make big aparad. They are so outside one thing, inside and another thing. Prabhupada said, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said this is Shahojia. We have inside, we have so much material desire, we are doing this, we are if secrecy, we are doing this, but not so to another, say to another devotee, or not so to another. And after Kartik finish, we are doing this. Because Kartik is Kartik. Kartik finish, everything finished. No, Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati said, the Kartik, significance of Kartik, teaching of the Kartik, and this holy pastime, remember, which we are discussing and remember in Kartik, we are keep all on our mind, because we are Gaudiya, we are not Sahajiya. So Gaudiya have this only duty. We are through the every attraction, and we are follow the Kartik Broto, and this Kartik Broto, we are accept on our life full Broto, means Broto life. Inside have one thing, outside is one thing. Inside of mind, oh, I doing this, but we are devotee, we are doing this, we are follow our Shiksha Guru, our Gurudev instruction, Prabhupada instruction, our Guru Varga's instruction, but inside of mind have another thing. After Kartik finish, we are doing this. No, this is totally, then devotees are fallen. So we must be follow the Kartik in our full of life. We Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj say, we are doing this. Okay, Radhesham, Dandavat Pranam. Srila Gurudeva, Dandavat Pranam to you.
Radhesham.
Madhav Krishna Prabhu. Madhav Krishna Prabhu. Madhav Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, yes, Maharaj. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for your heartfelt Hari Katha, inspiration for this Kartik month. I will request our Vice President of Vishwa Vaisnava Raksaka, Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Maharaj, that now is in Radha Kunda, to inspire us and give us some Hari Katha for this Kartik Mass.
Yes, wait 1 second. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
We can
Yes, yes, 1 second, I'm coming. Yes, Hari Bol.
Yes,
Are you hearing me, Madhav Krishna Prabhu?
yes, we can hear you and see you very well.
Okay. My Dandavat to Guru Maharaj, Amrishti Srila Bhakti Rakhak, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, my obeisance to all my Guru Varga, and all the Sripad, Acharya, Bhajan Gopananda Bon Maharaj, and all the Vaishnava Vrinda. What to say? I'm so happy by seeing and hearing from the mouth of great Vaishnavas. Today, first we heard from Gopananda Bon Maharaj. He spoke so nicely about Damodar Vrata, Kartik Vrata, Ujja Vrata, etc. So, Madhav Krishna Prabhu and I know Pramadji Maharaj all are requesting me to say something. To this time we heard some big problem going on with the devotees and citizens of Bangladesh. We are very sad also that so many devotees also attacked and killed. I'm remembering today, and many in the world, many devotees worldwide, ISKCON devotees, and we all connected with Gaudiya Vaishnavism. We are so sad. So I'm just thinking, some few days ago, some devotees from Bangladesh asked me, what is our duty? Because now the religion was attacked, dharma was attacked. But first I have to say humbly that I don't know English so much. I don't know anything, but by your request, I try to say, please correct my English. I try to say something when Vaishnava was desiring and ordered me to this Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha meeting. And so many Vaishnavas is attend here, I see, from various parts of the world. And I heard Paramananda Prabhu, he spoke very nicely. So I feel I don't know English, but please correct me. I try to say something, maybe mistake, but I try to express my heart to you today. Especially this is Kartik month, Damodar Prata month of Bhajan, when we must be more serious. This is very hard. We must be more serious in our Bhajan. So this is the meaning of, and also there is some other meaning that by this brata we can please Radharani. Guru Maharaj Srila Bhakti Rakhak, Srila Deva Goswami Maharaj saying about this month that Krishna representing this Margashisa, this we say Damodar Mas. It can follow that the goddess representing the preceding month, Kartika, represent Radharani. Kartika month is the month of the Bho, known as Urja Vrata. Urjeshwari is also a name of Radharani. Urja means resources. All resources culminate in her. She commands all resources. The Shakti, power or resources are commanded by her. So the vow followed in the month of the Kartika known as Urja Vrata goes ultimately to the connection of Urjeshwari, Sri Radhika. And thus Vaisnavas lay stress upon the observance of Kartika, especially with the aspiration of satisfying Radharani to attain her service and the service of Krishna. We are also told that in that month, the gopis observe the worship of Katvayani with the internal aim of satisfying the Devi goddess. Nanda Gopa Shutang Devi Pati me Kurute Namaha. That was the internal prayer to the Devi Jogomaya. Please manage in such a way that we can have the service of the son of Nanda in our own hearty way. With that prayer, the Kartika Vrata was observed by them. So we also lay some special stress on the observance of the last portion of Chaturmasya, known as Kartika Vrata. And that is exclusively connected with the service of the gopis. Radharani and Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam also comes to encourage us in the line of the gopis, worship of Katvayani. With that spirit within, we observe the last month of Chaturmasya more attentively. And this it is told. And also we see, this month we read about Siksastakam. We give more stress. We sing all the song every day. We try to some more reading Bhajan Rahasya had also explained that Siksastakam. So I want to say a few words about Siksastakam. And also that I started that we are very sad that what is happening that in Bangladesh, and some devotees asking me what's our duty, the sadhus, what will do. But we know in Siksastakam, the famous slok is saying about Trinada Pishanichana. We must be very, it is saying one who is humbler than a blade of grass, more forbearing than a tree, who gives the due honor to others without desiring it for himself, is qualified to always chant the holy name of Krishna. This sloka we know, but in Bengali, one word is there. The Vaishnav Hababali Chilamor Shad Trinadapi Shloke Puri Gelo Bad. Meaning that I thought I shall be a Vaishnav, but when I've seen this Trinadapi Shloka, then I see it is impossible to become a Vaishnava. So for that devotees from Bangladesh asked me, what's the duties of the sadhus in this case? Then I remember these sloks. Sadhu will be very humble, but Guru Maharaj, Amrishti Pashila Bhakti Rakhak, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj discussed the Tinadapi Shlok and very elaborately, and he said that in this case, when like Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur came to this Brajadham in Radha Kund, where I am got some chance to come now. But There he got some insulted. What insult? Not he, but someone insulted Raghunath Das Goswami. I can read exactly. When our spiritual Guru Maharaj saying, when our spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur went to Vrindavan in the early 1930s, he rode in a motor car. In those days, this was unheard of for a saint. One day, a priest insulted our Guru by depreciating the position of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, the preceptor of our highest conception of spiritual achievement. He boasted, "We are not only residents of the Holy Land, but members of the caste of high priest, Brahmana. Therefore, we can offer our benedictions to Das Goswami. He was born in a low-class family, and he himself asked such a benediction from us, because he wrote this slok that Guru Gusthalay Sujani Husuragani Shamantre Sinamni Brajanabo Jivadande Swarane Sada Dhamham Hitva Guru Ratim Apurva Atitaram Aye Shantravarsto Chatuvir Avicha Dhita Padaha. O mind, my brother, I fall at your feet and implore you, give up all the pride and always taste ecstatic love while remembering the divine guide, the holy abode of Vrindavan, the cowherds and milkmaids of Braja, the loving devotees of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, the gods on earth or pure Brahmanas, the Gayatri Mantra, the holy names of Sri Krishna and the divine youthful couple of Braja, Sri Radha Govinda Sundar." That priest remarked, "We are residents of the holy abode of Vrindavan and Brahmanas as well. So we are in a position to give benediction to Raghunath Das Goswami." Upon hearing these words, our Guru Maharaj, who was at Radha Kund at that time, he remarked, he at that time began fasting. He remarked, "I have to hear this. This fellow is under the control of lust, anger, and greed. And he says that he can show his grace to Das Goswami, the most respected preceptor in our line. And I am to hear that." Without retaliating against his remarks, he decided to fast. We also stopped eating. Who was with Prabhupada, Bhakti, like our Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, we also stopped eating, and our whole camp began fasting. Then a local gentleman who came to know that the whole camp was fasting managed to find the blasphemous priest and bring him to our Guru Maharaj. That priest begged to be pardoned. Our Guru Maharaj was satisfied. After showing him some respect, finally broke his fast. At that time, someone told our Guru Maharaj, "They are all ignorant fools. Why should you be so much affected by his words? You should ignore it." Our Guru Maharaj said, "If I were an ordinary Babaji and heard such a remark, I could simply cover my ears and go away. But I am playing the part of an Acharya, one who teaches by example. What justification do I have for riding in a motor car if I do not oppose the remarks against my Gurudev?" Repeatedly he used to this expression, "Why am I driving a motor car here in Vrindavan?" He said, "Had I been a Nishkinchan Babaji, a saint living in a seclusion and wearing only a loin cloth, I would have given no opposition to this man. To save myself, I would simply leave the place and go elsewhere. But because I am riding in a big motor car, in the post of an Acharya, a teacher, I must defend the dignity of the great devotees. I have accepted this charge and can't evade these circumstances. I must face it and do everything in my power that such things may not go on under unrestricted or unopposed. Humility must be adjusted or modified in its practical application. Guru Maharaj is saying, humility must be adjusted or modified in its practical application. Once when the temple in Mayapur, ISKCON temple was attacked, a gun was used by the devotees to defend the temple. Later there was a complaint among the local people. They said, oh, they are humble, they are tolerant. Why have they crossed the advice of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be humbler than a blade of grass and more tolerant than a tree? They can be devotees. So many complaints were coming to me, but I defended them by saying, no. Guru Maharaj say, no, they have done rightly. The instruction to be humbler than a blade of grass means one should be humble to the devotee, not to a madman. Guru was saying, I remember that time some people, Mayapur, those were another group, they are against Hindus. So they attacked ISKCON temple. That time devotee also attacked. Then they are took to the jail. And when the court justice trying to do the judgment, they show the video. See, these people come with weapons. They are attacked our temple. Shall I sit without protect our temple? To save our life, to not our life, save our temple, take our Guru, our Lord. We have shown some weapon to them. So in this way, they got the justice. The justice declared on the favor of the devotees. No, they are right. They protect their temple. They are God. So they must do this. This is right. So the general class of men are ignorant. They are mad. They do not know what to good or bad. So their consideration has no value. Who is qualified to judge whether a devotee is offering respect to all and not expecting any for himself? Who will judge whether he is a really humble and tolerant madman? Ignorant people. Have they any sense to judge? Who is humble? Who is tolerant? Who is respectable to others? There must be a standard by which to judge humility. We are interested in the criterion of given by higher thinkers, not the consideration of the ignorant masses. The standard of humility, Guru Maharaj is saying, of course, anyone may deceive the ordinary public with superficial humility, but a show of humility is not real humility. It must come from the heart, and it must have a real purpose. Everything, humility, tolerance, and pridelessness must be considered by the judgment of a standard, a normal person, not by the ignorant, who are like elephant, tigers, and jackals. Should they be allowed to judge what is humility, what is audacity and impertinence? Of course not. Should a devotee think the deity and temple is about to be molested, but I shall stand by and do nothing? I should be humble and tolerant. A dog is entering the temple. I should show him respect. No, this is not real humility. We must have a normal conception of reality. We must not allow these anomalies to continue in the name of offering respect to others. We must not think that we may allow anyone to harm the devotees or demolish the temple, that we shall allow the dog to enter the temple. We are showing all respect to others. We are not interested only in the physical meaning of the scriptures, but the real meaning. So I'm going to finish. That I am humble means that I am the slave of the Vaisnava. With that consciousness, we must proceed. If anyone comes to molest my master, I should first sacrifice myself, thinking because I am of the least importance, my sacrifice is no loss. I must sacrifice myself to maintain the dignity of my Guru, the devotees, and my Lord and his family. We must always understand what is to be honored, We offer our respect to the highest truth, the Lord of the Lords. Our dealings should be in consonance with that. If we always keep the highest conception of relativity within us, we will see that we are the lowest. If there is a danger to our guardians, we shall sacrifice ourselves. All of this should be taken into the account when trying to understand the meaning of humility. Not physical imitation, but genuine humility. It is a question of practical realization. Fame and honor must be given to the Lord and his devotees, not to anyone else. In the higher stage of devotion, of course, humility may have to be adjusted in another way for the Paramahansa Babajis. The topmost one, like saints who have given up all connection with this material world, but in the preaching stage, the second-class devotee must accept things differently. As our Guru Maharaj said, had I been in the role of a Babaji, a non-assertive, reclusive saint, I would have walked away from the place without offering any opposition. But when we are preaching and have taken the responsibility of leading so many souls to the domain of the Lord, our adjustment must be made accordingly. Generally, we may be indifferent to those who are personally inimical to us, but when we preach on behalf of the Lord in an organized way, our duty changes. We cannot be indifferent to antagonists. It is mentioned in the scriptures by Jiva Goswami that according to one's own particular status, these things should be taken into consideration and the necessary things should be done. He has given his decision that if the devotees has a position of power, if he is a king, and if someone repeatedly blasphemes a real Vaisnava or saintly person, then the king should enforce corporal punishment by banishing the offender from the state or by cutting out his tongue. That is not the duty for an ordinary person. If they act in such a way, there will be a riot. We should not be eager to inflict physical punishment upon anyone. Hanuman is a Vaishnava, but he is seen to destroy so many lives. The same is true of Arjuna and so many other devotees. Even Krishna and Ramchandra are also seen to kill so many demons in war. Simply a physical show of meekness does not constitute the real meaning of humility. When there is an insult to the Guru or the Vaishnavas, a devotee will oppose the blasphemers according to his might. So in this way, we see Guru Maharaj told like this. So I also told them, yes, we try to oppose, like Mahaprabhu opposed Chandkaji. Mahaprabhu was not silent. He attacked the devotees. When Chandkaji attacked in Mayapur, in Sivashangan, he broke the mridanga. He chastised them, told to them stop Sankirtan. And Mahaprabhu heard, no. He said, come with a lamp, mashal. We shall go to the Chandkaji house. And we know how he went there, how he spoke with them. And finally, he restored him. Chandkaji became a Vaishnava. So we also remembered how Mahaprabhu in this Kali Yuga changed so many demons. Krishna killed so many demons, but Mahaprabhu by his holy name. So now in the whole world today is going on. Many places devotees are doing Sankirtan, trying to, but very sad. Even in the Sankirtan they're throwing some bricks. We're getting the news. Kali is so powerful. But I hope these devotees, this money, and here they are opposing their protest. It will not go in vain. We heard when Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Bhakti Thakur came in Navadvip, in Koladvip, so many Goswamis, so-called Goswamis, they attacked Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta with a stone, etc. in the Navadip Dham Parikrama time. So many thousands of people. But Prabhupada, very humbly, very clever way, he rescued. But he not throw stone to them. But we heard those offenders came to Prabhupada after. They asked forgiveness from our Guru Maharaj. Those offenders of Navadip, they realized and they got punished, no doubt. By doing these nonsense things to the Vaisnavas, no one will be saved. We know so many incidents. We know how Hiranyakashipu is so big, powerful. Prahlad is only 5 years old boy, but his power is more than Hiranyakashipu. Haridas Thakur is so humble, but his power to operate Haridas Thakur, Ramchandra Khan finish. In this way, these people today, in the like a Danava, Ashura, they are doing such nasty things. We thinking is these people, it's a Danava, Ashura, they will do this. But we are praying to our Lord Nishinadev, Nityananda Prabhu to save our devotees, save these temples. So this is our prayer, and also we shall try as our ability to protest, I think. From our locality, I told so many devotees to do that. So, and so, I don't want to take a long time. And Guru Siksastakam, what is Siksastakam? So many things to say. Siksastakam, Maharaj described Damodarastakam so many nicely, and so many nice things also there. And what is Siksastakam? Guru Maharaj saying in his golden volcano, he given us diving deep into the reality of his own beauty and sweetness. Krishna stole the mood of Radharani and, garbing himself in her brilliant luster, appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For the last 12 years, his manifest pastimes, he has deeply absorbed in the mood of union in separation and shared his heart's inner feeling with his most confidential devotees. Volcanic eruptions of ecstasy flowed from his heart in the agony of separation from Krishna, and his teachings, known as Siksastakam, appeared from his lips like a streams of golden lava. I fall at the feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the golden volcano of divine love. This Siksastakam is so nice. Krishnadas Kaviraj saying, Prabhu Siksastak Shlok Jai Pade Shune Krishna Bhakti Tar Bade Dine Dine. Krishnadas Kaviraj in the end of Chaitanya Charitamrita. We see the last chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Siksastakam, he described what is found from Padmavali, Rupa Goswami, and it was now in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mahaprabhu not wrote any book, but this sloka we found, and in this sloka I think everything is there. Sambandha, Abhidaya, Prayojan. It is described, and how nice that Bhaktivinoda Thakur translated. Without Bhaktivinoda Thakur, maybe we are unable to understand also Siksastakam. And we singing every day. Now in this Kartik Vrata, Damodar Vrata, every day we sing the same thing. And I also heard from Vaisnavas. When we heard from the mouth of Vaishnava, then it is touch our heart. But to say, I don't want to take a lot of time. One day I heard of my Guru Varga, Maharaj, I am not getting any taste of holy name. And then he says so nicely, because of aparad, what Mahaprabhu told, what Bhaktivinoda Thakur given us, because of aparad, my heart is like a thunderbolt, very hard. The power of Krishna name not coming here, not to me, my heart. Tua name nalhabi vikar, aparad fali mamo, chitta vela vajra samo, tua name nalhabi vikar. I'm not getting any result of holy name. I am become frustrated. But still Mahaprabhu saying, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, I am chanting loudly. Dina daya mai patita pavan bhava bindu di rakha paran. Oh my Lord, you are very merciful to the poor. Dina daya maya patita pavan, you are the rescuer of the fallen. Please give me some bhava that I can feel something. Bhava bindu, give me some devotion. Then I can understand the holy name and yourself, Lord. Bhava bindi rakam, kabito nama ucharane more, noyane dharma dara Lord. When the tears will come, and so many other symptoms of love, devotion will appear to me. Then he's crying, Mahaprabhu saying, I'm crying. Then after that, what happened? The next song he's saying, Jugaitam nimishena chakshusha pabrisaitam sunnaitam jagat sarvam Govinda virahe name. Before sloka saying, Nayanangalada Sridhara, what I discussed. When tears will come my heart, when I can feel the power of the holy name, when I'm frustrated, nothing I'm getting. But the next realization is that Gaite nam kidasha hoilo Krishna nitya dasmai hridaye smrilo. When I'm continuously chanting, singing your holy name, what happened today? I got something. I'm getting some realization. What realization? I'm realized I am the servant of Krishna. I'm the eternal servant of Krishna. Krishna nitya dasmai hridaye smrilo. It is revealed to my heart that I am the eternal servant of Krishna. And my sufferings, that Govinda virahe dukkha, I now understand. By the viraha, separation of Govinda is the cause of all sufferings. In different way it is coming to me, because there is a separation, there is a gap to me and Govinda. So, without Govinda, so suffering coming. But when I'm getting you, then Artha Sansar Mar Nahi Lage Halo Kaha Jai Krishna Hari Chinta Vishalo. Now, Mahaprabhu's realization, say, I don't care now anything of the world. Where I go and see you, something. Please like it. I'm getting prajan. To get Krishna, this is our prajan. To get the devotion is our prajan. Now I got it. So this is, I heard from our Guru Varga. The Siksastakam, it touched my heart actually. Oh, there is some hope that I may be frustrated in my devotional life, but I must not stop until my death. I have to continue. That is Mahaprabhu giving in Siksastakam, and he got it. He's showing it that I got. I heard from my Guru Varga, I just telling you, today Damodar month, and Pujya Vrata, Kartik Vrata, when we are discussing all the Siksastakam, Damodarastakam, all these, and in Damodar Astakam only one point, but I can again repeat that always when Yasoda Ma tried to bind, always 2 fingers she cannot bind. Always there is a gap of 2 fingers. And what is these 2 fingers? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti discussed that one finger is our endeavor, our continuous endeavor. And another finger is Lord's mercy. These 2 fingers, when come, when there, then the Lord can be bound. He's under the bound. The rope is full now. That is the point I like. You also know all this. And also, I don't want to take long time. So I'm giving to my pranam to all of you, Vaishnava, and my gratefulness get you to give me a chance to speak something today. By saying Bancha Kalpatrupasya Kipashin Devacha Padidanang Pavane Prabhashtu. Sorry.
Maharaj,
Yes.
can you please explain the two fingers a little bit better?
Oh, I am here, Maharaj. Maybe you will tell, he will tell. I'm taking a long time. I want to cut it short. Maybe, Maharaj. Maharaj, I request you, you can say, Maharaj. Okay.
No, Maharaj, we want to hear from you.
I say, Maharaj, already that in short, that we why not three fingers? Why not other finger? Only two fingers. There is a shortage of two fingers. And actually, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti given this. Maybe you know more Maharaj. Vishwanath Chakravarti given that Yasoda Ma was tired in the month of Kartik. Water coming from her body. And Krishna is showing his opulence to mother. Not only mother, to the world, he is showing Krishna that he is not a person that anyone can bind easily. But Maharaj told that Krishna can be bind only by devotion, bhakti baddham. Yasoda Ma is not bind by rope. Yasoda Ma bind by her devotion. Maharaj told by his Vatsalya devotion. So, and the devotion is only then when we try, when we try, then our continuous endeavor we must do. So Dida, Maharaj told also Dida, our devotion must be Shudhira, not only Dida, Shudhira, fully firm in our devotional practice, firm that, oh, I want, there is no other option to me. I want to bind him. Yasoda Ma's mood was that. I bring as much as a rope is necessary, but always by showing, Lord showing that by rope he cannot, no one can bind by rope, right? He is big, so big. He is Ananta, he is Oshim. How this worldly rope can bind him? No. He's showing that. But again, when he accepted that, he's showing, he told Durvasha, Aham Bhakta Paradhina Jashatantra Nivadija Sadhuvir Gastarida Bhakta Janapriya. He told Durvasha, oh Durvasha, you don't know, I am completely independent. I'm Shatantra, Sharat, Shadhin. Everything is in my control. I am not anyone's control. Nobody can control me. But I can say, one can control me. Aham Bhakta Paradhina. Do I am independent, uncontrolled, but I'm controlled by my devotee. By my devotee, bind me by their devotion. So Yasoda Ma's devotion bind today. And two fingers, that is her continuous endeavor. She will not stop until. So, and then Krishna, by seeing her so much firm endeavor, Krishna, mercy came, another finger. Then we see the rope was tied in the belly of Krishna. So that teaching I like. I heard something, Maharaj. Haribol. I want to hear more about this from Haribol.
Jai Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, our Vishva Vaisnava Raksaka, World Vaishnava Association Vice President Ki Jai.
Haribol. Jai Mother Krishna.
Thank you very much for this wonderful Hari Katha and also this important topic that is going on now in the Vaishnav family. And we all, as Vishva Vaishnava Raksaka World Vaishnava Association, are giving the support to the Bangladeshi devotees that are now in this hard situation. And today was programmed also a protesting movement in the different embassies around the world, in the embassy of Bangladesh, to give this support to the Vaishnavas. So as our vice president was also explaining, we must be humble, but we also, being humble means to take care of the legacy of our Guru Varga and to protect and give the value we have received of all this. So as we can, let's try to, in our offering to Kartik, to Damodar, ask for the Vaishnavas around the world. Thank you very much. I also would like to ask to Sadhu Maharaj that I saw he is here. Sadhu Maharaj from Austria, Bhakti Sundar Sadhu Maharaj. Are you here? Can you please give us some Hari Katha, some inspiration? Hari Bol, Sadhu Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Damodar Pranam.
Jai Dandavat Pranam Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, Damodar.
We are very happy you are here with us.
I was not prepared to say anything. I just wanted to listen. But if you request, I have to follow the order. Jai. Vande Guru Paradvandam Bhakta Vrinda Samanvitam Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Sahoritam Shri Nandanandanam Vande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Mancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripasindhuveva Chapatitanam Pavaneva Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. First of all, I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to the lotus feet of my Guru Dev, Nityara Prishtam Vishnupad, Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy, and I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to all our Rupanu Guru Vargas. I pray for the causeless mercy. I give my Sashtak Dandavat Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, Srila Bhakti, Pichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, and all present sannyasis, brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavism. Pray for the causeless mercy of all. So, I don't know what was the topic of today's meeting. I just came in between. I was a little busy. If any particular topic, I don't know.
Yes, it is Kartik Vrata and the attack to the devotees in Bangladesh.
Cannot hear anything.
Haribol Maharaj, can you hear? Haribol Maharaj? Sadhu Maharaj, are you there? Can you hear us? Looks like Maharaj had a technical problem. Oh, he's back. Haribol Maharaj?
Haribol,
Yes.
somehow I got kicked out. So Maharaj, you want to say what is the topic, or I could not listen that?
So yeah, the topic for the meeting now is about Kartik Vrata, the glories of Kartik Vrata and Damodar, and also the current situation with the Bangladeshi devotees.
Yes, this is the most auspicious time of the year, and at the same time this thing happened now in Bangladesh. Also here in Austria, we will go on the street on Wednesday. I think also whole Hindu society all together and the devotees from here, we will go on Kirtan. This is the only thing what has any value. Bhagavatam says the same. Etan nirvidyamananam ichchato akato bhayam yoginam ripanirnitam haranam anukirtanam. Whatever we want, if we want to come out, if we have no desires in this world, if we want to become free from fear, and all persons, even the yogis, all they agree to the one point, Harinam Anukirtanam. This is the only way to achieve anything. And I listened before also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he did when Chandkasi was opposing the Sankirtan. He organized also Sankirtan. He made the first Naga Sankirtan. So this will also take place here. Unfortunately, these things happen, but we see also at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time that Hussain Shah, how much he was destroying temples in Bengal and killing devotees, and many things were going on. So this is very. And Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he organized when the moment they went against the Sankirtan, and then Mahaprabhu started. But with the Sankirtan, otherwise what we can do? And it is not the main purpose of the Sankirtan. That was also not the main purpose of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The main purpose was to spread that Yuga Dharma, that Prema also. So Prema Namamrita Matyudara Pamaram Yovitataram Gaura Krishna Janabhyastamaham Prapadye. What is to spread what came from what he wanted to taste himself, he wanted to give to everybody. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spread this to the Sankirtan. And now this is a Kartik Mass, most auspicious time. All Vaisnavas, they want to go more into Bhagavatam, more into holy name, more into Sadhu Sangha, forget more this material world. And this is the best to sit together with the Vaishnavas and discuss Krishna's Lila. This is the most auspicious, and devotees who do that, they will no more suffer so much from this world. In Bhagavatam, Kapila Dev, he said also this to his mother, the devotees, Madashraya Katamrishta, Shinvanti Katayanti Cha, the Panti Vividastapa Naitan Madgata Chetasa. If devotees listen my Katha, Madashraya Katamrishta, which is very nice, very sweet, suffering will also come to them. Suffering will not immediately stop. If we engage ourselves in the Hari Katha, that does not mean that these three kleshas in this world will go on, but it will no more touch the heart so much. Devotees who are engaged in the Hari Katha, they can tolerate everything. They can live with everything. So this is the best what we can do, and this is not only for. This is for all jivas, actually, for all, they can take shelter. Therefore, it is nice that this Zoom meeting is there. All devotees can connect, listen some Hari Katha, and let the Hari Katha touch the heart. Then this suffering from this world will no more touch so heavily, so strongly. Naitanmat gata chetasa, it will not, the consciousness will go somewhere else of the devotees. They just think how Mother Yashoda was trying to bind Krishna. In the middle of this whole world of birth and death, where the time is destroying everything and where nobody can escape the suffering, but the devotees are sitting and thinking of how Krishna is not allowing himself to be bound, how Mother Yashoda is trying to bind him, how is the like a fighting kind of a quarrel between Bhakta and Bhagavan, and how finally the Bhakta conquers Krishna. So this is so beautiful. So if we put our mind there, then all other things will become relative. And even other people may not understand this, and they may accuse us to live in some dream or in some fairy tale or something like that. But for the devotees, this is more concrete than this so-called concrete world. This concrete, this so-called reality, this will fade away, and the Krishna's Lila will become the reality. So this Kartik Mass is the best to fix our mind on that. Therefore, every day we sing Damodarastakam, and our Guru Maharaj also, he explained, don't just sing this Damodarastakam, also see it. This Namami Ishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. See this Supreme Lord, Sachidananda, Supreme Lord, who is Ishwaram, who is the controller of all controls, how he's running in Braj, in Gokul. Guru Maharaj said, see it also. Don't just chant like a parrot. We should see this also. And we should learn this and hear this Damodarastakam and put the mind on this beautiful Damodar Lila. And in this way, we can stay in Braja. If the body is not in Braja, but our mind is in Braja, our heart is in Braja, and we can get all the blessings. And like in Damodarastakam, it is said, Itidrik Svalilavi Ananda Kunde Swaghosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam. How Krishna puts all the Brajavasis into a pond of bliss by these beautiful pastimes. All devotees also will drown in this nice pond of Krishna's bliss, of Krishna's pastimes. And time is passing and the karma is exhausting, and time will come when the karma becomes less if we don't produce new one. So we can spend our time here hearing and chanting about Krishna. And time is passing and karma is exhausting, and when the karma is completely exhausted, then mind will become clear. Then we can fix our mind on Krishna with the Dhrita Brata. Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, if the karma, especially the sinful karma, is finished, we come out from this duality of this world, then no more good and bad. Then we see Krishna everywhere. Then we see the Krishna in the so-called good things, we see the Krishna in the so-called bad things, we see Krishna everywhere. And if we see Krishna everywhere, he is a Sachidananda, then we will also realize our own Sachidananda. So this is the best time. Thank you for giving me opportunity to say something. I really don't know what I should say, but I want all your blessings and to go on this Kartik Masa and to go on for the whole life to practice Krishna Bhakti. Panchakalpataruvascha Pasindhu Chapatatanam Pavane Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai. Bhakti Sundar Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for this beautiful inspiration and to practice, to take actually our spiritual brat, our duty of Kartik, and trying to remember, and as you beautiful said from your Guru Maharaj, not just chant, by trying to sing this beautiful lila and trying to go deep on it. So thank you very much, Maharaj. Wonderful.
Hare
Hear
Krishna.
you and See you. Thank you very much. Now I will request our from Russia, our Madan Prabhu is there. Looks like he's not there. I will request Ishapriya Prabhu to share with us some words from Russia. Ishapriya Prabhu. It's possible for
Dandavad
you.
Pranam.
Jai Dandavad.
Дорогие вайшнавы, дорогие вайшнави, то есть я прежде всего хотел бы выразить мое глубочайшее почтение моему почитаемому Гурудеву Джагадгуру Вишнупад Парамахамсе, Привраджакачарьи Варья Штота Рашата Шиши Маршила Бхакти Сундар Говинда Дев Госвами Махараджу. Также моему парам Гурудеву Шрили Бхакти Ракшак Сидхар Махараджу, нашей возвышенной, лучезарной Шри Гуру Варге, Гуру Парампаре, нашему дорогому Шикша Гуру Шрили Бхакти Прапан Тиртхе Госвами Махараджу, президенту Всемирной Вайшнавской ассоциации Шрили Гопананда Бон Махараджу и всем старшим вайшнавам, присутствующим в этой Zoom-конференции. Огромная благодарность Шрили Бхакти Алок Парамадвете Махараджу за то, что по его милости был организован замечательный перевод на разные языки. Ну, я сейчас говорю о русском переводе для русских вайшнавов, потому что на Фейсбуке сейчас присутствует множество бхакт, которые слушают сегодня великолепную, прекрасную Хари Катху, выступление нашей Гуру Варги, наших дорогих ачарьев, Срила Гопананда Бон Махараджа, Срила Бхакти Прапан Тирти Махараджа, всех других старших вайшнавов. Я сейчас не знаю, перевод идет или нет.
Janavi Mataji, can you translate to English, please? Rivol Janavi?
Может быть, перевод на Facebook или с Facebook, хотя нет.
If you need, I can translate, if you can hear me into English.
Да, пожалуйста, Владимир, пожалуйста, переведите, потому что у меня
окей.
очень хорошо. Спасибо большое.
Окей, сейчас будет на английский перевод. Окей.
Please, can you translate?
Yes, Ишаприя Прабhu, can you... вы можете говорить?
Мне продолжать, да?
Да.
He already gave his obeisance to all the Vaishnavas.
Yes. Коротко на этом. И, в принципе, вы же не слышали, вам сложно будет все перевести.
В Раджа Сундари Диди она не слышала, да?
Я слышала вашу русскую. Что именно перевести? Вы имеете в виду вступление?
Ну, может быть, не нужно.
Okay, Ишаприя Prabhu is very grateful to President of World Vaishnava Association and all the devotees and all the managers who organized this beautiful meeting in the Kartik Vrata.
Дорогие вайшнавы, я не квалифицирован выступать перед возвышенными, преданными, но я хотел сказать несколько слов о ситуации в Бангладеше.
Dear Vaishnavas, I'm not qualified to talk in front of such high-class Vaishnavas, but I want to share my ideas and say a few words about the situation in Bangladesh, how I see this.
Все, о чем я сегодня хотел сказать или медитировал на это, сегодня сказал наш дорогой Шрила Бхакти Прапан Тиртха Махарадж.
Our dear Srila Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj already told that I wanted to tell you and at what I meditated.
У многих преданных возникает вопрос.
Many devotees have such question.
Почему Верховный Господь Шри Бхагаван допускает такие случаи?
Why the merciful Supreme Lord lets such situation happen?
Мы памятуем о том, что наши ачарьи и шастры говорят о том, что если Господь желает защитить кого-то, то никто не может причинить вреда этому человеку. Если кому-то пришло время уйти, то никто ему не может помочь.
Because we remember how the Acharya said that if the Supreme Lord wants to save someone's life, no one can kill this person. And opposite, if the Supreme Lord wants to kill someone, no one can save this.
Мы никогда не должны обвинять Верховного Господа в том, что Он не защитил кого-то, то есть не обеспечил защиту кому-то.
We never can to blame the Supreme Lord that he didn't protect someone.
Я вспоминаю историю, которую рассказал мой божественный Гурудев Шрила Бхакти Сундар Говинда Махарадж.
I remember the story that my divine Gurudeva Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj has told.
Однажды ему задали вопрос о ситуации, которая случилась во времена Шрилы Прабхупады. Группа учеников Шрилы Прабхупады была в Африке, в государстве, где существовал очень жесткий политический режим.
One time, my Srila Gurudeva was asked in Ishtagoshthi about the situation with some devotees. It was the group of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati.
Нет, Бхактивиданта Свами Прабхупада.
The group of devotees of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaja, they were in Africa and the political situation was very difficult at that time.
И тогда случилась ужасная история, при которой на Исконовский храм напали солдаты и убили несколько десятков преданных. И ученица Шрилы Прабхупады, она, в общем-то, старалась изо всех сил защитить их.
And it was a terrible situation when soldiers attacked devotees and killed some person. And one of the daughter of Srila Prabhupada, his disciple, tried to protect them.
И нашему Гурудеву задали вопрос, как Шри Кришна мог допустить это?
And another devotees asked our Gurudevas later in Ishtagoshthi why Krishna let to this situation happen. How is it possible?
С одной стороны, Гурудев сказал, что пока мы не полностью преданы и мы находимся на уровне садхана бхакти, наша прарабдха карма продолжает проявляться.
And Gurudeva has told from the one side why we are not the pure devotee while we are practicing sadhana bhakti, we also have prarabdha karma and we have to taste the fruit of this prarabdha karma.
Но с другой стороны, эти ученики, они были связаны с великим преданным Шрилой Бхактивиданты Свами Прабхупадой, поэтому почему Шри Кришна допустил это?
But from the other side, it was a part of the question. These disciples, these devotees, was connected with very, very high class devotee of Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, and why Krishna let this situation happen with his dear disciples.
И Гурудев тогда сказал о том, что это не может произойти просто так. С одной стороны, преданный культивирует шаранагати, то есть анакульяси санкалпах, пратикульяси варджанам, ракшик шаити, вишвасо горпи варанам татха, атманикшепа карпани донья. То есть он сказал о том, что преданный полностью надеется на защиту Господа.
And the answer was from the one side, devotees should practice sharanagati, anukulyasi sankalpa, pratikulyasi varjanam. It means to be sure that Krishna will protect and will take care about me. It should be a devotee's mood.
Но если все-таки такое случается, то есть в одной из жизней преданный молит Господа о том, что «О мой Господь, позволь мне доказать мою преданность в самой тяжелой крайней ситуации».
Sometimes devotee himself pray to the Lord, "Oh my dear Lord, please let me the opportunity to show my devotion to you in the very difficult and dangerous situation."
И поэтому только с особой санкцией Бхагавана происходят такие случаи, когда преданные демонстрируют свою величайшую преданность, идя путем самопожертвования, даже путем лишения жизни.
And only from the special desire and sanction of Bhagavan, this situation can happen when the devotee can show his devotional and maybe become a the person who can give even his own life for the Supreme Lord. Only it's possible only from his special desire.
Поэтому мы не должны думать о том, что это просто какая-то случайность. Мы живем, это мритью лока, в мире смерти. Понятно, что на этом плане мы должны делать все, как говорит Махабхарата, для спасения жизни. Но если и происходят в жизни преданных такие ситуации, то иногда они приходят в ответ на их глубокую молитву о том, что Господь послал им испытание и позволил доказать свою преданность даже вот таким внешне ужасным образом.
And such situation cannot happen by chance, like occasionally. No, of course, we live in the Mrita Loka where everyone and everything will die 100% for sure. But as it said in Mahabharata, while we are alive, we should try to protect themselves and try to continue to serve. But if such situation happens and devotees can be killed and passed in the body, it's only a special answer of Lord to their deep prayers.
Как сегодня сказали вайшнавы, мы должны быть полностью быть преданы Верховному Господу. И Шаранагати говорит, 6-й пункт Шаранагати, Карпани Донье, означает полное смирение перед волей Господа.
And the 6th point of this verse of Sharanagati, Karpanya, it means to be absolutely humble and feel humility in front of the Lord's desire, in front of His will, His divine will.
Господь Гауранга в Чайтанья Бхагавате говорит, если обижают меня, я должен смиренно терпеть это, но если обижают вайшнавов, я должен сделать все, чтобы защитить их.
And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told that if someone blame me and make something bad for me, I just have to tolerate this. But if I see someone damage the another devotees, the Vaishnavas, I have to do everything to protect them.
Мы выражаем глубочайшее почтение и светлую память тем нашим духовным братьям, которые оставили этот мир в результате вот этой истории, связанной с Бангладеш.
We bow down many times with humility in front of our dear brothers in God who left this world already in Bangladesh.
И наших всех старших вайшнавов, Виш Вайшнава Раджасабхи, сегодня мы молим о том, чтобы они одарили нас способностью совершать садану. Я не говорю про баджан, потому что мы не квалифицированы. Шрила Бхакти Прамод Пури Махарадж сказал, что мы совершаем даже не садану, а садана абхаз. Поэтому Шрила Бхакти Прапан Тиртха Махарадж сказал, что мы должны в этот месяц уделить пристальное внимание нашему баджану. Поэтому я прошу и взываю к милости всех старших вайшнавов, всю нашу Гуру Варгу и наших Иштадеватов, Шигора, Нитинанду, Панчитатву, Шиширада Мадаву, о том, чтобы они дали нам силы следовать руководству и наставлениям наших ачарьев. И огромное вам спасибо, дорогие старшие преданные, вайшнавы, да, ачарьи, саньяси, брахмачари и всем преданным за то, что вы поддерживаете эту миссию и желание Господа Чайтаньи Махапрабху, который желает, чтобы мы все были вместе и совершали наше служение на благо всех джив этой планеты.
And now I want to ask for the mercy of senior devotees and Shri Gauranita and Sri Radha Madhava to bless us to practice even not bhajan, because we cannot do bhajan, only sadhana, and even not sadhana, maybe like sadhana abhas, to give the energy for this, because in this month we have to absorb in our sadhana, even sadhana abhas, and to engage all our energy for the benefit of all living beings.
Thank you very much. Спасибо большое вам, дорогие преданные, дорогие вайшнавы.
Спасибо большое. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much, dear Vaishnavas.
Jai, Ishapriya Prabhu ki Jai. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for this meditation about this important topic that is going on, and how the instructions of Guru Varga can help us to take certain position and understanding about these sad things that are going on, but that are part of the lila or the life. So now I will request as the speaker to Bhakti Alok Paramadvaiti Maharaj to please also give us some words, Hari Katha, to close this beautiful meeting on this special Kartik Vrata.
Dandavat pranams to all of you, most beloved Vaishnavas, most beloved Gopananda Bon Maharaj and all others, sannyasis, acharyas present here. Very mixed feelings come to my heart when I think about the beautiful Kartik Vrata and the devotional dedication, and at the same time devotees in another country are persecuted and tortured and killed by another faith. That I am in contact with Govinda, who is the leader of the Hindu community in Bangladesh, and we have been discussing about what is the best steps to take. In one way or another, considering the majority of Muslims in Bangladesh and the great amount of Muslim communities around the world, it is something to consider very seriously. Vishwa Vaisnava Raj Sabha must identify where united efforts can bless more people and stop injustice to our great Vaishnava family tree, or even the Hindu tree, to say so in a very broad way. Since the violence is perpetrated not by Muslims in general, but by some specific radical, myopic, stupid people, they are not representing Muslim faith on a whole. So one has to be careful not to turn anti-Muslim because of Muslim fanatics doing injustice to Hindu temples. It has happened in the past when the mosque on the Ram temple was broken. That time, many fanatic Muslims attacked Hindu temples in many parts of the world. So there is this prejudice, there is this ignorance, the Hindus, the Muslims, and those fanatic groups, they thrive on violence and hate. So violence and hate is really the real enemy we have, not Muslims. Violence and hate against other people, other faiths, anyone. And you know, violence and hate is so promoted in this world. Even today, in this world, the COVID story has become so stupid that many people turn aggressive against those who are against vaccination, who are against the anti-COVID method. The whole atmosphere around the world is a lot of rejection, hate, fear. So what to speak of what happened in Bangladesh? So we have to be very careful that violence and hate are seen as the real inimical portion. So how to approach this? This is very, very difficult, because if you say anything which offends Muslims in general, then you only make the things worse. So the loving Muslim community, which does exist, who don't agree with anything what's happening by the fanatical Muslims, by approaching them and the government, I have put a little write-up here in our message section, which can be utilized to speak to the embassies about the situation, to gain sympathy and hopefully true support to stop those fanatics there. You see, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha has the potency of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He and Nityananda Prabhu and all our Guru Varga are standing behind every single preacher in the world. Every single mission in the world has the backing from the Divine Lord himself. But at the same time, if we learn to cooperate with each other on this type of subjects, I'm not talking about the Bangladesh subject in particular. I'm talking about any type of situation where our family is being threatened and put into some difficulties. The Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha is the only platform to, number one, get the information. Number two, making joint intelligent plans. And number three, go into action for protecting, for spreading, for whatever is the agenda of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approved by the current acharyas. So it has happened in the past. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha has saved the Vaishnava religion in Russia. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha has saved the Vaishnava religion in Poland. And Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha has helped to save the dignity of the Bhagavad Gita in Russia. And there's other cases on minor scale. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha is a power, is a potential, and we should learn how to explore it. When I was hearing Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Maharaj speaking so boldly that we should defend our Guru Varga as preachers, my heart was filling with great joy. He is such a loving and peaceful person, if you know Srila Tirtha Maharaj. But here he comes out with a strong order. We cannot ignore if anybody of our brothers and sisters is being mistreated and can be protected. Now, that can be protected, that is the question. Like, I was traveling in Bangladesh and I was seeing the atmosphere. Hindus, even Vaishnavas, are very united in Bangladesh because they are minorities, and the Hindus, they're forced to stick to each other, living in areas in the towns, and still there's always some, because it's a historical situation. Do not forget that all the Bangladeshi Muslims, they were Hindus before. They were forced converted. That is a very strange situation. They were Hindus, they use saris, they eat rice and vegetables like Hindus. I mean, there's so much similarity, but some people enter into some circles and create hate, and we are better than you. And you know, what is this prejudice? This is prejudice is going on all over the world, not only between Hindus and Muslims. It is very often very locally concerns. For example, how Ecuador can make a war with Peru when Ecuadorians and Peruvians are the same races from the same Quechua indigenous community. But when the political people get involved with the hate mongering, then it is a fact that they always get some fanatics, politically motivated people to join. For example, there is a rule which Swami Vijnananda pointed out in his letter of protest. There's a rule in Bangladesh that if Hindus escape and leave their properties behind, then their neighbors are kind of entitled to invade those properties and take them over. Now, just think about it. If I drive you away, I scare you enough, then I'll be having your house and your farm as mine. Now you understand, money is the main motivation behind fanatics and violent people. They are not religious. They are not thinking of their religion. It is only conflict and violence based on material motives. So in this way, we see specifically in the Bangladesh situation, we are a bit helpless unless the local government becomes so embarrassed internationally that they will say, we have to stop those fanatics. They are hurting our interests. But we have to be careful because the local government in Bangladesh is 99% Muslim. So if they get the feeling the anti-Muslims are complaining about the Muslims, they will not take any action. So therefore, it is a very touchy subject, Bangladesh, very touchy. And we feel so sad about any devotee being put in anxiety. The descriptions of the horrors after Durga Puja are really, they can only make us cry. But Ishapriya also said something, somehow karmically, things are manifesting which are beyond our control. So we have to also think that Krishna is the controller. Nevertheless, in the Vishva Vaishnava Rajsabha, we are the ones who think what to do when our devotees are under attack or when there's a chance to expand the glories of Krishna in a more substantial way, like Paramananda from Guru Ma Jayashree was bringing up the subject of glorifying the 150th anniversary of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada in a very solid way. And what can be more solid than publishing all his books in English, having a monthly magazine? They're a small mission and they're making such an amazing effort. Can you imagine what if the big missions would make such efforts? So they're making an amazing effort to glorify our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada is our common denominator because we all love him, we all depend on him, all the branches. Nobody can say, oh, we exist without Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So therefore, I think the effort made by Jayashree Prapanna Ashram is really, really a great contribution to the Vishva Vaishnava Rajsabha ideals. So we can also help by having the PDF spread to our missions, to our members, so that they are more aware who was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Anyhow, we are in the months of Kartik, and both Gopananda Bon Maharaj and also Tirtha Maharaj gave some very secret hints about this Kartik. So I feel not any qualification to enhance further on this, but there were so good points that they can only be repeated. Like, for example, that we want this exclusive relationship in Vrindavan. Like, anyhow, you have all heard it. I don't have to repeat it here now, but And the Kartik is to be practiced, is a devotional dedication to enhance our entire life into Krishna consciousness. So all these things, this is what I first personally, I feel that Vishwa Vaishnava Rajava is something very wonderful and very great. And the more sannyasis and gurus and acharya participate in this, you know, the more powerful it will become. And we also should look at our friends. Look, Swami Vikyanananda from the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, he has come into full action in defense of the Hindus in Bangladesh by writing letters to all the United Nations, European Parliament. He has made from his office a great effort, and that's why I published, I will put his whole entire letter also in Vienna International. So if you don't get the full copy from here, you will find it there. And yeah, if we also participate by approaching the Bangladeshi embassies with love, as I told you, not with any anti-Muslim spirit, only pleading for mercy for our spiritual family, then it may have some effect, because last not least, everybody has nationalism in this Kali Yuga, even the fanatics. And even if the fanatics see that by our bad activities, we are hurting the prestige of our country, then it may have an effect that they will stop this nonsense. That is the only thing we can practically approach their nationalistic feeling. Our Bangladesh, our great country we live in. Now the whole world is talking about how savage and violent and horrible we are. No, this is not good. When I went around Bangladesh, you may not believe it, they're very concerned about soccer. Everywhere in every street, I found flags of Brazil and Argentina painted on the wall, because the Bangladeshis, they're soccer fans of what's happening in the world. So Bangladeshis do care what's happening in other places in the world and what other places. Now, if we get a soccer star, if anybody has a real soccer star, and that soccer star speaks to Bangladesh, do not mistreat the Hindus there, their family, our friend. I tell you, that would have more impact than the embassies being, but how to do it. Anyhow, this is just an idea which was born in my mind right now, the soccer star thing, because I went all over Bangladesh and I saw how much the Bangladeshis, the Muslims, are into soccer, which Hindus are not. In India, nobody cares about soccer, but in Bangladesh, they do. So these are little things one should all take in consideration. So if you have any contact to a famous soccer star and you can get him to speak out, it would definitely have an impact. Thank you very much for listening to these few words of mine, which I am so happy to see that Madhava Krishna is organizing this event with the help of many people. More and more devotees are taking interest, especially the new branches of Krishna consciousness, the young branches. They're in so much need of the association with great devotees like Srila Tirtha Maharaj, Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, Srila Vishnu Maharaj, Srila Bhajan Maharaj, and all the other acharyas, which I don't, there's too long a list to mention them all. Bhakti Sundar Sannyasi Maharaj of Chaitanya Math, and I have a strong feeling that things are improving, more awareness is coming. Sometimes dangers and attacks on us help us to realize more what we are supposed to do. Again, my Dandavat pranams, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sindhuvevacha, Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai.
Jai. Srila Bhakti Pramaditi Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for this beautiful, open-minded, and like you introduce us in this topic, how we can actually take part on the topic that is going on with the Bangladeshi devotees. So in this way, we can also be part of it, and with the spirit of Kartik Vrata, of praying to the Supreme Lord Damodar, we can also serve him by trying to do some protest and defend these Vaishnavas that are giving their lives for the mission of Mahaprabhu, because that's what's going on. They are not normal people or simple people. They are Vaishnavas, devotees who are giving their lives to Lord Chaitanya's mission, our Guru Varga. So we can take these letters and also spread them around the social media, and also try to protest in the embassies and try to find this soccer player. That was a very good idea. Thank you very much, Maharaj. I also would like to take a couple of minutes to thank a lot to the team of the secretaries of the World Vaishnava Association, because we had a meeting last week. Rasalila Mataji was there, Janavi Mataji, also Lila Mai, and now we have the nice seva of Braja Sundari Mataji, who is translating to Russian language. That's awesome, by the petition of Ishapriya Prabhu. So we hope all this nectar also get to them. Also to thank to our Jiva Goswami Prabhu, that is always trying to make the translation in Spanish and make the publications in Spanish. And of course, to our Panchatattva Prabhu, who is behind camera, let's say, organizing the platform and giving ideas and trying to, in this way, encourage. So I would like to ask all of you to please invite more of your friends, more Vaishnavas, to get online and Zoom meetings, and also to take part on the Facebooks for the translations. If we see the translations are successful, then well, maybe we can make a better platform for translation in the same Zoom. But the idea is that the spirit of Vishva Vaishnava Rakshava unity are going up. And of course, and mostly we thank our Srila Gopananda Bon Maharaj, President Acharya, and also to our Bhakti Prapanna Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, our Bhakti Vibhuda Bodhayana Maharaj, to both of Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj. So we are, I'm very thankful with all of them, with all of you also for being part of the chat. So thank you very much, and see you in the next Zoom meeting. Hope you are having a beautiful Kartik Vrata, and please send your blessings to our association and to the servant. Gaura Hari Bol, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Sri Krishna Damodar ki Jai, our Guru Varga ki Jai, Vishva Vaishnava Goswami ki Jai, Gaura.
Haribol, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dandavad pranam, Vaisnava.
Damodarastakam.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
David Madabon.
Hare Krishna. Thanks very much.
Jai Gurudev.
Hari Gurudev, Jai Maharaj. Jai.